capped a little bit.
Why did it do that? That's weird.
Because he puts it all the way down.
I don't always do it, okay?
Oh.
Sometimes I do.
So it's Robert's
fault.
fault.
Yeah.
I do it well.
That's debatable.
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, we're back.
How are you? Good? Great.
Maybe.
This is the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, only 20 minutes late-ish.
We had internet
issues. We had to reset everything.
Sorry.
Right when we hit stream, everything went... And if you know anything about the ping, 300 is not good for your stream.
Not good for the stream.
Not good for the stream.
Not good for the stream. Not good for the Vine. Not good for anything.
Hope everybody's doing well. This is the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast. I am Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate. With me, in the middle, wearing his CLS sword shirt.
Side quest.
What?
There's a sword on it.
Yeah.
I was using descriptors.
It's the emblem for the side quest.
It's an emblem for the side quest.
Yes.
What the hell's the side quest?
It's, hi,
what we call
I'm
your
Mateo
mom.
Rojas, also known as Nojo.
Midgets!
Oh, you got What a dork.
I got it.
Yeah, that was good.
I was waiting. I was like hoping Ate wouldn't.
I totally forgot,
wouldn't
so
remember.
good job.
Nice. Anyway, so
We
side
have no
quest.
genes. What's side quest?
It's one of Colin Moriarty's side
Projects?
podcasts. Ooh.
It's called Side Quest.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
So
We're going to have a side project soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woohoo. Are you going to be in it?
I don't know yet. You guys haven't really told me much about it yet. I'm excited. I want to be in it. I want to know how I can be in it.
You just got to
You
show
just
up.
gotta show up.
Where am I showing up?
Depends.
Lancaster?
Probably.
Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll think about it.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
Can I Skype in?
On the end, thinking about if he's going to be part of our side project.
Side project.
Side project
Oh.
is
Robert Link, also known as Rob Dog 1991.
Rob Dog 1991.
Oh,
yes, Claude, this
yeah.
is a podcast. We've been gone a while, but we showed up 2 weeks ago. That was good for us.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
And last week I was on call, so.
And last week,
And Matthew said he was going to do a one-man
Yeah,
podcast,
he did.
and that never
I
happened.
was totally joking.
I didn't know that. I tuned in. I tuned in at 11 a.m. I was like, where's
the
CMG?
one-man podcast? If you don't know what this podcast is it is a video game podcast. We talk all things video games
Is it, though?
And then some.
and then some.
It's a
Yeah.
video game
We
and
go
then
on a
some
lot of
podcast.
rabbit trails. We've gone on like 15 since we started about 2 minutes ago.
No.
So expect that.
A lot of
pretty
side
much throughout
quests.
the end.
A lot of side quests.
Yeah, a lot of side
A
quests.
lot of side quests.
Every time we do a side quest, just point to a shirt. Bing. We got a Pikachu wave. This is live on Twitch right now. So anything we are currently talking about, I guess not currently. You can bring up anything you want. You can chime in on. We will try to
Chimmery. Chimery.
Yeah. We will try to pay attention to the chat as much as possible to keep you involved in the show. If you're listening to in the future, you can't do that. Sorry. But you can comment on our YouTube videos. That's right. You can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, iTunes, Spotify, really anywhere.
We're on
At
SoundCloud
Casual SoundCloud.
Damn, we're everywhere.
We started
Casual
on SoundCloud.
Misfits
Just
Gaming.
making sure, covering the bases.
And if you want to follow us on Twitter, that's CMG_Gamecast. You can see it in the top right.
Do we have an AOL?
Of our
No, but we do have a Google.
AOL
podcast.
aim is also Casual Misfits Gaming. Just kidding. We
Rest
don't
in
have
peace.
one. But if you do find one, ask us why they're using
Our
our name.
AMC movie account, CMG Gamecast.
CMG.
AIM, CMG.
Our HBO Now login, CMG Gamecast.
Claw
If you wanna be on there.
is in the chat right now. Claw584. If you don't know who he is, he's one of our favorites.
Oh, I never think about
People.
the 584.
Yeah, like,
I
ever.
never do, ever.
Why
Yeah.
not just Claw, bud? Maybe add just 2 A's, CLAA.
Claw wants us to talk about, before we even start the
Okay,
podcast, and
okay.
really what we're going
Got
to
it.
get into.
What are we talking about?
He would like to talk about,
Oh.
can we talk about how Xbox has had an amazing year for exclusives?
Oh, yeah, we can.
His next thing is, oh, wait, don't. Because they have.
I was going to be like, I don't play a lot of Xbox, but I feel like I haven't heard a lot either.
Well, you'd be correct.
I want to give him props for that.
But we are
because
talking about some
he is
exclusives
our
today.
Xbox fanboy.
Oh, and he sticks by it.
He sticks by him, and he took a shot
There's
at him.
nothing wrong with
A
that.
shot
No,
at himself.
yeah,
he shot himself in the foot, and
He
that's
took
okay.
a shot at Xbox, and that means he's growing. He's maturing, and I appreciate that. Let's start the podcast off with what we do every time. Ate was going to take a drink.
Chug.
Go ahead, Ate. You can take a drink.
Okay, thank you.
And talk about what we've been playing. Ate, go ahead.
Okay.
What have you been playing this
If you
week?
say Sea of Thieves, I'm going to walk the hell out of here. Play a different game, man.
Start walking.
Okay. First off, Sea of Thieves.
Play a different game.
Walk away, Robert. You said
I
you're going
played
to walk
some
away.
Minion Masters. I played some Skyforge because PlayStation.
Good
last
morning,
month-
Lasno.
Hello. Skyforge. It's a free-to-play MMORPG.
Big words.
Is there a forge in the
letters.
sky? Do you
Do you forge things?
something made out of sky?
Do you build it in the cloud?
Well, I think they do have cloud cities. I think the main
You
citadel.
would have to. If you don't have a cloud city in a game
Skyforge.
called
Yeah,
Skyforge,
the-
I'm
the
throwing
main
my
citadel,
computer.
or the main hub is in the sky.
Can
Okay.
I forge things on the ground?
No, it's a fantasy sci-fi MMORPG. So it's like you have your clerics and your paladins and rangers, but it has like kind of like a futuristic steampunk feel.
That's kind of cool.
No,
cool.
not so much steampunk, more like Mass Effect.
That's the exact opposite of
That's
Yeah,
steampunk.
steampunk.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking the
So
wrong thing.
futuristic Mass Effect.
So there's no airships? It's like
If
Final
there-
Fantasy airships, like
I don't-
because that's more steampunk.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's more
It's-
spaceships.
So can I
Yeah.
be a elf ranger that?
Were you
also
gonna say
has-
Wookiee?
Shut up, elf ranger that also has sci-fi weapons. Is that how that works?
Yeah, essentially
Oh.
like
Like
It's-
what's that game? What's that game? Help me. Shadowrun.
it's
No.
similar to that. Yeah, I mean you
Yeah.
have like my guy's a cleric and he has like this. It's not a mace. It's like this big, like
Pole.
it's like it looks like a mace but a flattened like a star because you're a cleric and you fling out energy and stuff and there's mechanical.
Oh,
enemy-
so he's using the Super Smash Brothers Star Wand.
essentially.
Got it.
The curvy wand.
Well, if that's the thing, we'd like to know: do you play as Lando Calrissian?
I'm sure you could make the
Potentially.
character.
Probably go on and make that account.
Yeah.
There might not be anybody playing as Lando right now.
Well, that's the thing. Also said, top 10 Xbox exclusives for 2019. Number 1, you ready? Buy a PS4.
Oh, I thought it was going to say Halo.
And you can also
There
get,
was no Halo.
You can also get the
Oh,
DLC
yeah.
for that game. It's pretty good. Like there's
It's like the
God of-
DLC for PS4.
yeah,
It's a
there's
great game.
Yeah, there's the God of War pack is pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's a good
yeah,
one. Yeah.
the Horizon Zero Dawn pack. Is
Oh,
pretty
I thought
good.
you were like still talking about Starforge. I was like, wait. What?
It's Skyforge. Come on.
Starforge sounds cooler.
It does
But
actually.
no, it's
Starforge sounds
I mean,
better.
I mean, if I'm not really forging anything in the sky, might as well just call it Starforge.
I mean, Skyforge. It's not the greatest. Like it's not gonna be like a World of Warcraft, but it's still a fun game.
Well, Warcraft isn't the greatest anything, so keep going. I just want to take a shot at him over there.
You know what I've been doing? I'm doing a lot of waiting
Four.
for the beta release of World of Warcraft Vanilla.
Oh, the remake.
They're
yeah.
re-releasing it, and it's in beta right now, and I
'Cause
didn't get in. So I'm mad.
Are they still using the same guy that did it? There was a guy
Yes.
that made a vanilla version.
I think
server.
they did it with him.
Then they shut him down.
Yeah,
But is it going to be the same guy?
From what I remember, it is that guy.
It is that
but
guy.
it's really exciting because the way they're doing it is they're releasing it the same way they initially released it. So like the early packs, and then they're releasing their their expansions at the same times that they normally would have released the expansion. So you get to play it as if you played it from the beginning again. So that's really exciting. That's super fun because Blizzard's got to
Is
do
this
something.
like a reboot? Are they going to go from here into?
I don't know.
Is this going to be considered like how movies like Star Trek?
Yeah. Okay.
They went
yeah.
back to the classic.
Yeah.
And now they're rebooting a different direction.
I doubt it. I think this is more just
I think it'd be
nostalgia.
kinda cool.
It'd be cool, but
Yeah,
I
but
think right
then
now
it-
it's just trying to make money on nostalgia.
But then you alienate all the people who play the normal game.
Yeah.
If
Well,
you, and then like
yeah.
all that time you put into those accounts, unless they migrate them over, there's really no point for them to do that.
I'm excited to sit down and craft my own arrows again. I'm gonna have to sit there and make every single arrow if I play an archer, so that's super fun.
That sounds riveting.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great.
Maybe don't.
Well, it's like
do
one of
an
the things
archer.
where the max level is gonna be 30, and they've already talked about how a lot of people are just gonna give up because it used to be a completely different grind. It's like 25 to 30 used to be like forever, and people just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Well, I played that, and I played some Smite a little bit, not a lot.
Nice.
I'm not like Ate on Sea of Thieves. I took a step back, which is okay. I'm like waiting for him to hate me, but he's just looking at me.
No.
So,
I took a step back. I got back into it a little bit again.
Okay.
With the new Merlin
Oh.
characters and all that
Oh.
stuff. All the Arthurian. Is that the right word?
Yeah, I
the
guess,
correct term?
yeah. Which is kind of
Arthurian?
funny because
Yes?
like, are they gods?
No, but they're mythological.
But they're cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
They added Horus and Set, which are pretty cool. So it's like
What are those?
So they're basically
Egyptian.
gods, right? And they look very much like Anubis and Ra, but their builds are very different. So like the Anubis looking one is an assassin, I believe, and the Ra one is like a warrior. but it's really cool looking. Like their abilities are really
That's
interesting.
cool. Good morning, Jillian R14.
Oh, it's Jillian.
And well, that's the thing. Wants to know if you're gonna play Sea of Thieves tomorrow.
Come on, man. Hey, keep that to a different chat.
Well, tomorrow is Mother's Day, so you kind of
Invite your mom.
yeah, she can play along too, I guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mother's Day,
She
let's
can
give
be a
a
cook.
Mother's Day shout out to all the mothers out there.
To all the mothers.
All the mothers.
I should have
Where
got
are
a
you,
picture.
baby?
A picture of mothers.
That was
What? I'm tired. Why are you looking at
Way
me?
to
Look
bring
at
it
Ate. He
down.
doesn't say anything. Why do
Well,
I
yeah,
gotta
I
be the
know.
one?
I think his not saying anything was better than you saying something. Anyways, to all the mothers out there, thank you for being
Fine.
mothers. Our mother, Robert's mother,
And thank you for creating the
Baby's
greatest
mama's
person
mamas.
on
babies,
earth.
mamas. My wife is out there, and she's a mother
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot you have kids.
of our 2 kids.
Man.
So-
Last note says in the chat, fletching can be fun and rather artistic. Going back to your making arrows.
Oh. Oh wow. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mad Trucker says,
I'd
"Good
love
to
to
see
make
you
them in real
guys
life."
back." Good to see you back, Mad Trucker. Yeah, it's been a while. Well, that's the thing. Says top 10 mothers of 2019. Number
Buy a
1,
PS4.
buy a PS4.
I mean,
The best mothers do buy PS4s for their kids.
If you're
Can we-
listening to Xbox,
yeah.
buy a PS4.
But thank you to all the mothers. I got a really cool gift for Jillian, but she's in here, so I'm not gonna tell you
Tune
what
out.
it is.
Tune
Yeah, I
off.
was about to say.
Run away! No,
And you just killed the speakers.
no, it's a really
So
cool
Jillian, if it's just flowers, you have every right to hit him now because he's got your
Yeah.
hopes up.
gift. Yeah.
Paper mache flowers.
That's a cool one.
But thank you to
forever.
our mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, our mom.
My mom doesn't watch this show, but hey, thanks, Mom.
Our mom does, and you know, she's pretty cool.
Keeping it together for all the moms, Elasno. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Claw says already had Mother's Day. Not our fault. You're like 20,000 hours ahead of us.
Is
or
it like
something
Mother's
across the
Day
sea.
or is it like Queen's Day? Like, do you guys just all get together
both.
and like just look at pictures of the Queen and her
Oh, the
corgis?
Queen? Yeah. This is the real mother.
The mother of our nation. I'm just giving you a hard time, Claw. I'm sorry. I love corgis.
This
and
is
the Queen.
what I gotta deal with.
Wait. Actually, Claw,
Hmm.
did you like get
Oh.
all excited about the new royal baby? Was that like a big thing out there?
There's a royal baby.
Yeah, I guess so. Some people got excited over here for it, but it's not like real royal. I think it's like one of the side royals where he's never going to be king, but he's
Side.
still kind of like royal, you know?
He's one of the brothers. It's Henry.
Somebody enlighten
I
us
think
because
it's
we are
Henry.
obviously
Like Markle, I think
incredibly
Merkel or whatever the wife's name is. Markle. I don't know. I don't know anything about them, but I know Snarkle. Yes. The wife's name is Snarkle. Yes.
Okay.
Wow. And we just lost all
well,
our
that's the thing.
European
Says
viewers.
breaking news: Robert's mom is not as loving as ours.
That's true.
Sorry, brah.
Hey man, sometimes love is something different. You don't know, okay?
Sometimes it's abandonment.
You don't know, okay? Okay, man.
All right.
She was like, "Robert, go. Robert, no. You have to do this on your own."
No.
See, I was
Go.
right. It is Harry.
Go.
Harry. Somebody
Yeah.
said Harry. Well, they
Harry,
can have
yeah.
their royal baby, and I'm
Yeah.
sure it's a pleasant baby, and it's going to be spoiled because it
Royal
lives in a
baby Mother's
castle
Day.
somewhere on the coast.
Okay,
of
but you can't
something.
act like it wouldn't be dope to live in a castle. Like
I didn't say that, but
Okay, yeah,
I'm
still.
happy for
I
that baby. I'm
don't
happy
think
for
they
the
actually
royal.
live in a
They must live in a castle.
Who doesn't? You can't be royal and
Come
not
on.
live in a castle.
Okay, here. If it's in England and the building's made of stone, it's basically a castle, Ate.
That's not how that works.
That's how it
That's
works. in my
exactly
house.
how that
It's-
works.
It's made out of stone. It's a castle. Okay.
Claude's just going so much hell in here. We're only going on this tangent to get a reaction out of Claude, by
Would
the way.
you just say that was, Matthew?
So much hell.
No, that's shaking
Shake
my,
my
head.
head.
Shake my head. Oops.
So much hell. So much hell right now.
Wait, they don't live in a castle, live in a palace. What's the difference?
Is the palace made out of stone? Then it's a castle.
It's a castle.
Yeah, it's just
It's
a
a
big,
bigger
it's a big
castle, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my
geez.
gosh.
Man,
Can you defend it?
Guy.
Does it have walls around it? Come on.
you telling me that palace doesn't have a moat? Get out of here.
That being said, congratulations to the royal baby.
Yeah.
We still have Jack, and he's incredible.
Who?
You really making an Incredibles joke?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's
'Cause
really awkward. That was really awkward. and
Jack can beat that royal baby
No,
up
I'm
any day of
sure.
the week.
Did you just watch the
And that's
second
America.
Incredibles like recently or something? Or
No, I just
man,
I
you,
just,
that,
I'm
that was
thinking of-
that was a me joke. That's why I was very confused.
I was thinking of cool babies I'd rather have, and that's the
That's what you came up with?
Jack.
All right. I mean, that's pretty cool. He is a cool baby.
And on that note,
Claw says castle is a defensive structure. A palace is a place of residence. The two
So
aren't
telling me that
mutually
nobody, so
exclusive.
I can just storm that palace because it's not.
It's not
defended.
guarded.
It's not defended at all. You're right.
Yeah.
My bad. I love Ate. He's just like, can we just get on with the
Claus
podcast?
says also
please?
that baby is never going to pay American taxes. You're right. They're going to pay higher taxes because they're in England.
Oh,
well, I
man.
don't. Well, okay. Anyways,
He's also never gonna get the sweet
Hey, do you guys wanna
taste of
start the
Arizona
podcast?
tea.
yeah, that'd be great.
He's never going to get the taste of sweet Arizona tea.
It's not for 99 cents.
What do you guys say we get into this week in gaming news?
Twiggin.
Twiggin. It's the first week of the month, right? No,
Kind of. It was last week,
It was
but
last
now
week, but
it
we
is
missed
for
it.
us,
That's
yes.
fine. We can't keep track of the days. So we'd like to let you know your free PlayStation Plus games and your Xbox Gold free games. PlayStation Plus.
Boy,
You'll see the games
this-
behind us.
So who won today?
Hold
who won
on.
this month?
We're
guys?
gonna go.
It's really one-sided.
All right, we got Overcooked, which
Okay.
looks like a.
Do you guys like these games? I play these games for like 10 minutes and then I'm done.
Some
I
people
can't
really
do it.
like
That's
them.
what I do.
It's a niche thing.
I think it's like once I figure out like everything in the game, like okay, so this is how you do this, this is how you do this. I'm just bored.
Is it just Chef Bomberman? That's what it looks like to
It
me.
kind of looks like
It's-
Bomberman. You know,
it's-
they're running around with the little clouds behind
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, it's it's.
If I mess up, does it create
Some
a bomb?
people like this game. I mean, it's a good game, but you have to really like these styles of
Yeah,
games.
it seems like it's a good twist on those cooking style games because it looks like they're doing this all over. Like the levels are all crazy.
yeah,
It looks fun.
You might have one where it's two what do you call them?
You got it.
You talked
got
about
it, man.
earlier the food trucks.
Food trucks. There we
Like
go.
you have like two food trucks going together, and you actually have to like go between the food trucks as they're moving around.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And it's-
So you played this before?
no,
Food trucks.
How do
don't
you
move
know
while
all
they're
about
serving
this?
you?
You just watch the video, like really, like I'm gonna pay attention.
no. I just pay attention to video games in general.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess you're better at that than me.
Yeah.
But that was pretty cool. Well, I was gonna say something and you got me sidetracked now.
Next game. Oh, good.
I was gonna say if you like making arrows, you'll probably like that game. So what is this?
Next game is What Remains of Edith Finch.
Oh, we talked about this a lot. This is free now?
2 years ago it came out. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, we first saw it.
mystery
I remember this
game where you're in this house and all the relatives have disappeared in this house, and you have to unlock certain portions of the house because they're all locked to you, and you're trying to
Yeah, it's kind of like if you took like a. It's not really a horror game.
horror.
But it's suspenseful. It's kind of like if you put like a suspense game and then Myst, like a dumbed down Myst, and put them together. It's kind of like this. And the story, I'm not going to say much about the story, but it's
It's pretty good?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're getting that.
Wait, what?
And then
Really?
what else we got?
Is it really World of Warships?
I mean, there's not a whole lot.
Yeah, it's not all that
Else.
exciting. Like
No, but wait till you see Xbox.
Let's go to Xbox.
All right, so
right now, I'm pretty.
most of the time, we're really stoked on PlayStation. This time,
No,
it's just kind
what
of.
remains of Edith Finch is a good game.
No, I'm not saying
Like
it's
that.
not, but the other two need some work.
Ooh. All right, I'm already
Xbox?
excited.
Xbox?
Xbox.
Xbox.
Xbox Gold.
Gold?
Marooners.
Oh my God, it's a $94 value.
I don't know what Marooners
Ooh, a
is.
golf game.
Anybody know what Marooners is? Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Behind us. Oh,
Golf.
nope. Marooners, you also get the Golf Club 2019, which I have not played,
But I've
but
heard
I
good
will
things.
play
Yeah,
for free.
For
Why
free?
not?
Yeah.
See,
Earth Defense Force and Comic Jumper.
The names sound more interesting.
yeah.
What's this one?
Oh, it's Bomberman again.
No, it's
Yeah.
Marooners. It's basically a bunch of mini games. It's a party.
It looks like fun.
Game.
So it's like.
You really have to play that with people.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What was the game I'm thinking of on the Xbox? What was
You're
that game?
thinking about Fuzion Frenzy?
Fusion Frenzy.
Golf Club 2019.
That game was fun.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. And as you go along, it pits you on different style of games. And it's, Fusion Frenzy, you basically would choose that game. This one, like they'll change the games on you.
Oh, so it's randomized.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of randomized. And then of course you have golf because people like it.
This is a beautiful looking golf game for free though.
Yeah.
Right. Earth
Oh,
Defense Force.
I'm gonna give it to Xbox because they gave you
It
a
looks
full,
more fun.
pretty much full price golf game, and I like golf, so
Those games aren't usually super cheap. Like
yeah. So
unless it's 2019 and you're buying a 2018 game.
what's going on in the chat, No Jeans? You're chuckling to yourself.
That's the thing. Says, wait, Bendikar, Pat
Benatar. That's a Whose Line Is It Anyway reference.
Yeah, so was mine. You didn't catch it earlier.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to you. Was it when you were talking about the other thing?
I said horror.
Oh, no, I did. Yeah.
I didn't get that. I have
So I
no
went
idea
with
what
it,
you guys are talking about.
Whose line?
Is that like when was that show popular? Because I may not have even been of TV watching age at that point.
Do we leave or does he leave?
I'm young. We know
I'm trying
this,
to figure
okay?
out like where.
Okay.
Is this the part where we just quit the show and
Hey,
walk away,
if
or
I was
does he
like
quit
7
the show and walk
my
away?
parents weren't into TV, I might not have seen that show. I know what show it is. I just don't know the references because I haven't seen it. Gah!
Just go on YouTube
No.
and watch them.
No.
Binge watch
I'm
them.
gonna watch tech things because that's what I do.
Linus Tech Tips.
I watch a lot of tech people now, not just like I've got like 6 or 7 that I'm tuned into.
Well, the campaign's already started, Robert. Hashtag Fire Robert is a thing out there. Can everybody go out there?
Fire Robert.
Claw says
As
late.
if I get paid.
Claw says late
Get outta
80s.
here.
He's talking about the original British one.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
see, what happens with all British shows is we take them and make them better.
Correct.
Yeah, Claw's with me. Okay,
So-
when did it come to America?
In the early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. And
Yeah, I mean, you can't shame
just like
me
with
for being
The
a
Office,
9-year-old that wasn't watching primetime television. Like
It
I was
came
probably
back again.
You did?
like
Came
I'm
back a couple years ago.
yeah, like I had cable a couple years ago. I'm the Netflix guy. I haven't
That's
had
true.
cable in like 10 years.
It was on regular TV.
Cable, regular TV, hand in hand. You think
No.
I got one of those stupid antennas?
I
Come
do.
on,
Nobody has one of those stupid antennas.
Ate
anymore.
does.
I do.
grow up, man.
For the bedroom.
Really? Mm-hmm. You know you can just like take the coax cable and hang it over your TV and it'll do the same thing, right? The coax cable will literally pull signals out of the air. Good job, bud.
We're so derailed here. Anyways, which one do you guys think won? PlayStation or Xbox?
Side
Or
quest
can we just call this a loss all
for
the way
everyone.
around?
I mean,
No, I would give it to PlayStation just because of what remains. That's a good game.
yeah, but what about golf?
I couldn't care less.
he don't give a hoot.
I don't.
So Ate cannot like golf, but the second I haven't seen a show from the fucking late 90s, I'm the one that's criticized?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Are we all on the same page
I guess
now?
so, yeah.
Okay. Gosh, I don't even know.
We good?
I think we're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
I'm still trying to get over the fact that you've never seen
You know what, man?
Gears 5. For those of you who don't know, it's not the 5th gear in something. It's Gears of War 5.
Oh,
Yeah.
My bad.
I knew you were lost. That's why I let you know.
I have an automatic, so I don't even think about what gears I have. It's fine.
Gears 5. They just wrapped up they wrapped up Gears of War 4. There's no
There's-
longer
yeah,
any more
esports seasons.
esports seasons
Well-
for Gears of War 4.
They're still doing little tiny
Little
things,
things.
but not major champions.
Gears 5 is coming out soon.
Soon? Do we have a
Ish.
date, or is it just soon?
I don't know. I should
They're
open
going to be
the article.
announcing it in June.
So soon.
They're going to be on, I think it's one of the CBS channels.
Oh, and that's all they've done so far is they
Because
made
they're
the
doing
little
the
intro.
esports league. That's the
Yeah.
pop intro.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
they haven't even done much then yet. So
No, they showed us a little bit, but
Wee bit.
they are going to. They're with esports league, right? Or E League?
E-League.
Yep.
Yeah. So they signed a contract with E League. They will be on national television, and we're supposed to know what's coming up in is it May or June? June. They're going to be announcing what they have to go for. It might be something to look forward to.
So can you turn off blood and gore in Gears?
Yep.
Is it still fun?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
it's still fun because it's more like
Because like I want to play it at home on the TV, but there's certain people in the household that don't like blood and gore. But then I also don't want to like detract from my enjoyment of the game because I do like blood and gore.
So I turn off the blood and gore because I have a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. You live with adults.
Some people don't like blood and gore, Matthew. I don't know what to tell you, okay? I grew up on it. I saw it in the real world. It's fine. It's fine.
You live with adults.
So?
Anyways.
So?
Anyways.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm kind of interested to see what's going to happen here. And who knows?
I mean,
Maybe.
Gears was one of those games I never liked until I started really watching it. And I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is more fun than I figured. And it's a lot better than I thought.
Also, you live with adults.
You know what, Matthew? We know a lot of kids
Yeah,
that are more
3-hour
mature than a lot of
podcast.
adults, okay?
Yeah, so Gears is coming. Look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. They're supposed to be having some sort of like actual, as well as the champion or the league thing, like kind of like a behind the scenes, stories about the players and the teams.
I've never beaten the survival wave game mode of that once.
Horde?
Never once, because no one's ever stayed in it long enough to help me beat it. By the time I get to like wave 40, everyone bails and I'm pissed.
Well, you never tried playing with us.
I think I tried it once with Ate and like no one else got on and we couldn't do it, so we had fun, but
Yeah, well,
we're like wave like 25 or something before we gave up.
yeah, it's kind of hard with just two
Because like
people.
I think even it was just us two and other people jumped in, but they just kept leaving. And I was like, well,
Yeah.
geez, okay.
Days Gone is out.
Oh man, okay.
Anybody get it?
No.
It's got a meta score of 72,
Which isn't horrible.
a user score of 8.
So
Also
that's the
not
thing.
bad.
A lot of the critics are kind of bashing it, but a lot of people who are actually playing it, they're actually liking it. And
I think
they're all
timing.
over the place. If you look at some people, they're giving them scores from literally 100 all the way down to like 30.
Yeah, we
and
got both of
0.
them. We got
Oh,
both
you're
of them
up,
up
they're
there.
up behind us.
100 and 0 and 30. So you can read those too if you'd like, because they're on here.
I can't even read that from here, so
But
no.
on your
Yes,
yours
on my screen. Let's see. Let's go to the 100
by Daily Star.
by Daily Star.
Daily Star.
Daily Star. Superb zombie.
Starforge.
Starforge.
Side quest.
I notice a lot of our tangents are either to get a reaction out of Claw or get a reaction out of Ate.
Yep.
Superb zombie slaying, combat, and enjoyable motorcycle gameplay are integrated perfectly with a well-placed story. But if you have to put a but in the game,
It's not
how do you
100.
give it a perfect score?
You can't give it 100 if
You
there's a
can't-
but.
Yeah, that's okay.
Already not
if
liking
you
this.
actually
But-
continue with the
With
No.
positives,
sentence,
imagine. But,
But
there's more
the game's
positives.
major highlights
Oh, wait.
are the terrifying.
Why'd you use but then?
Yeah, he should have used furthermore.
Furthermore.
Yes.
Are you even a reviewer? Come on.
But the game's major highlights are the terrifying zombie hordes, which are unlike anything seen in video games
And that's
so
true.
far.
That's true. That was part of like the previews that everyone got excited for.
they're
Those
kind of
crazy
like was
hordes.
that one movie, World War Z?
Yeah, like
They're
that.
Kinda
Yeah,
kind
they're
of like
very
that.
like quick and oh god.
Let's go to one. Which one do you have? You don't have a yellow score. We'll give
No,
it a.
go to 30. Go to the bottom.
Well, we'll go to the yellow score.
Okay, go to yellow score. It's not on the screen.
It's 70. This is from games.cz. Days Gone is excellent when you're riding your bike or stealthily dispatching enemies. The action sequences, however, illustrate very poor enemy AI. It's almost like they don't have brains. Furthermore, all quests and the activities soon become extremely repetitive and bland.
Well, that is pretty common
In
with
most
a lot of games.
The game falls flat just when it should be reaching its climax, just like your love life games.
Wow. I was about to say
that
this
was-
is like Anthem with zombies, but no, fine.
What's funny is I haven't played this game yet, so I shouldn't be defending it, but I just had to take
We
a shot
just wanted
at
to
whoever
like
that
it,
was.
you know?
Now here we go. Slant Magazine. They're throwing out a
Breaths.
30.
Deep breaths. 30.
A 30.
Maybe they thought it was at a 40.
Maybe. The game meets the baseline level of quality we might expect from a big budgeted joint. Yet it remains a tiresome, empty experience.
Damn.
Yet a lot of people.
The Last Gamer says a lot in Spanish, so we're not going to read it. But they gave it a 0.
Well, yeah, but they also, all their comments are in Spanish, so like what? What are you supposed to do with that?
Yeah. Anybody play it yet?
No. I think their timing was really bad, to be honest. It's a great idea. It took a really long time to come to fruition, and I think a lot of people are just kind of
Over it.
tired of zombies. Like, we love zombies, but like, yeah, it's a bit much. So I think they're gonna have a hard time getting it off the ground because a lot of people just don't want to buy a
Well,
zombie
actually,
game right now.
it's doing pretty well. It was like #1 in England, I believe.
How is it doing, Claw?
It's again the reviewers are kind of bashing it, but the people who are playing
They
it are
like
actually
it, yeah, yeah.
having fun with it. So I mean, it's one of those
But you also just have to want to play a zombie game. And maybe
Yeah.
that's just me right now, but I don't feel like wanting to play a zombie game right now. I just don't.
Yeah, I haven't wanted.
Like,
and
I knew it
didn't-
came out, but nothing in me has been like, oh, maybe we should look at reviews and try to buy it. Like,
Yeah, and last note in the chat says one must review the reviewers or they will think they're too important.
Okay, first of all,
we're getting into a whole nother side quest.
they already think that they're too important. They're like, nothing we say is going to change it. They have a platform just like we do, and they're going to say whatever they want. And
No,
they're
however,
gonna get
we are
viewers.
important.
We are important.
Yes.
That's true. But they're going to get viewers based off either how negatively they write on things or how positively they write.
Or if they
on
write in
things.
Spanish.
Or you write. Yeah, it doesn't matter. They're just going to say whatever they want, and they'll get an audience somehow.
Yeah.
And
Some way.
Nothing we say is going to change that. And something that might change what they say is if they get money, which won't change what we say. But if,
I asked Claw how it's doing, and he's like, we have bad taste in video games.
ain't that the
Plus,
truth?
volume of sales does not mean it's good.
Also true.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe people from England just don't know good.
Two
video
truths
games.
out of Claw.
Man, are you okay,
And two
bud?
sentences.
Like, what's going on?
And
Like,
he
are
took
you-
a shot at Xbox.
Did like a life change happen? to
Should
you
we
in
do
the
a
last
house
2
call on
weeks?
Claw?
Yeah,
Make
you
sure he's okay.
bud?
He might be at gunpoint right now, and somebody else is like,
If I sent you a case of Arizona tea, would that make you feel better?
sweet tea.
He's never had it.
That's sad.
I know.
They don't have that out there?
No,
No, they do.
they don't. Not for $1.
No, not for $1, but they do have it. It's like
You think
$3.
they'll stop it at customs? Like if I sent it over there, hey,
Yeah,
none of that American crap in here.
most likely.
They slap a $3 price tag over the little 99-cent thing on the can. It's like, there we go.
There
ahead.
we go.
Now you can go.
Um,
So yeah, play it if you're into zombie games because it's
I will
probably
get
a really
it.
good experience. I'm waiting until it comes out free on PS Plus.
That's not going to be anytime
2 months.
soon.
Let's give it
You
2
think
months.
so?
Anytime soon.
Over
gonna say
under.
it's gonna happen.
Over under a year.
I'm gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Under a year.
You taking the over?
I'll take the over.
Okay. The loser has to buy the other person the game.
May of this year.
So May
I'll take
of
the under.
2020. I think under a year it's going to be on PS Plus because I think it just came out and it's not doing so hot, so they're just going to reserve it to a dying period when they don't have a lot coming out and then push it on PS Plus.
Possibly.
I already brought Ate to my side, kinda. He said possibly. That means I'm pretty much it's guaranteed it's going to happen.
Colossus Plus sending us tea is an insult. Kind of true. Didn't think about that. Sending the tea.
You know what? I'm going to say this, and you guys are going to laugh at me, but I'm going to say this.
That's different.
Last Sunday, I had legit tea. Like legit tea. Like there's a place in San Diego that you go and you do reservations and you sit down and they bring you English tea and like all the little like doodads, you know, like little scrumpets and crap.
Scrumpets.
Crumpets.
Doodads and scrumpets.
Yeah. So anyway, I sat down. You know, they pour you really, really fancy teas, and I gotta tell you, it is the best tea I've ever had in my life. I was like, is this what they drink all the time in England? Because screwed like Tivana and all this shit, because this is amazing. And I was just really excited, and they brought me like savory little treats, and then like little muffins.
How'd you like the dillywags?
The hell is it? Okay, another reference I don't know, right?
I'm
Right?
just making up
Side-
words like you are.
Dillywags? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. That's actually a good one. You made me think it was real. I was ready. But anyway, Claw, yes, I had some tea. It was pretty amazing. And a little bit more respect for England. A little bit. A little bit.
Epic.
Oh, okay. That's what we're moving to. Epic respect or epic exclusives? Okay.
Do we want to
we're
read
gonna-
this comment or no?
It's how we send out after. Spend. He did put how we send out afternoons.
How we
The last
spend
one is, of
our-
course, you boys are important. Well, thank you. We, we try pretty hard to, don't want to pat ourselves on the back.
No,
but
not really.
People know us.
We're kind of a big
We're
deal.
kind of a big deal.
Got many leather-bound books.
Our studio smells of rich mahogany.
Mahogany. Of course, you boys are important.
Oh, Laszlo had it right. It's crumpets and scones that I put together to make scrumpets.
We knew that. We just wanted you to sound stupid.
We know.
I didn't realize. I was like,
We know you didn't realize. That's why we were
oh,
laughing.
God, that's awesome.
Of course, your boys are important, but do not give too much credence to reviews and critics. Remember, Princess Bride got bland reviews when it first came out? Very true. That's why we're here to give the hard facts, the truth. Right?
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
They just-
Assassin's Creed was a good movie. Speaking of
Epic Games. So,
critics that got it wrong,
so what are we talking about with
Epic
this
Games Store is
'Cause-
what we're talking about.
'cause-
We talked about it a few months ago. Remember, they're giving back. They're not taking as much in distribution fees.
Yeah.
For being on there.
Yeah, it was something really low.
Yeah. 12%. Or let's see.
I think it was. I think that's what they want Steam to be at.
Yeah.
Is the 12% mark? Because
Yeah.
Steam's currently like around 20 or something stupid, right?
Yeah. So they're at 12. I think Epic is at. I think
10?
Steam was at 30.
Yeah. Well,
Something-
is,
yeah.
is Epic at 10 or 12?
Epic's at 12.
They are at 12.
And they're playing hardball because Epic
Yeah.
Games is going, hey, we're going to do this. We are doing it. And they're gaining more and more exclusives. We're going to talk about it. And they said, you know
But-
what? We will stop. Valve, makers of Steam, we will stop going for exclusives and hurting your bottom line and hurting your store if you adopt the same policy we have for an 88-12 revenue split. They're basically being like the people's champion right now. They're coming out
Or
and going...
thugs.
Or thugs.
Because
It's a
Claw
little-
You know what? It's thugs with a good cause.
Because Claw says in the chat, Steam is 30, same as every other.
well, I know, but Steam's the only one that really matters because there's
Steam's
the
the
biggest.
big dog.
Yeah, the big
Yeah.
dog. So Epic's coming out and
Well,
going...
that's not entirely true.
Come on,
But
dude.
Steam is the big
Steam
dog.
is the big dog.
You're going to bring
Well,
EA
yes.
Origin to this? Nobody really cares.
Let's not
Steam
forget
is the
Blizzard.
big dog. Epic Games is coming out, and they're basically trying to push them around. Do you think it'll work?
With how,
By the way, Phased is here.
yeah,
Hey, FaZe.
how's it going?
He said, heard the best podcast on Twitch was live. Had to tune in. Where? Tell us. I want to get there right now. I'll search.
What are we doing? Dude, Phased has made some serious changes. I've seen him on Facebook. He's got some glasses now. Looking real professional.
Oh, looking
Yeah,
fly.
nice.
It's because he doesn't
Yeah.
want us to know he's Superman when he takes them off.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna do
It's
that
a
too. I
disguise.
was gonna reach for that. But I think FaZe is doing pretty well. He looks like he's doing well on Facebook. That's nice.
We miss you, Phased.
Yeah, we do.
Um,
Anyway, what were we talking about? Sidetracked again? Side quest?
What is this a good tactic for me? I think it's hilarious. I think this is how they should play.
Like really funny.
Like
Yeah.
come out. It's to me, it's the PlayStation versus Xbox. You know, when they wouldn't do the name changes or the cross play. Xbox and Switch came out and hardballed them, and now they have to do cross play. Do you think it's going to work this way, or is Steam going to stick to their guns?
No, Steam has to bow
I don't
at this
think.
point. I think they're going to because it's
Well,
just
another thing too
they're
is
gonna lose money in the long run.
if like what kind of games are being sold on the Epic?
Well,
All
that's
of them.
The next,
That's
the
the
next
next-
two things
yeah.
we're talking
So
about.
you need to make
are
a
some
decision
very good
first. Yeah,
exclusives
yeah.
That they're currently grabbing at.
Yeah. So the thing is like people are deciding to go over them for exclusives, and that's what's going to hurt Steam. Steam's going to slowly devolve into an indie-based, but not even then, because indies will just go over here and
Well, yeah,
And what was that game that was on Steam for a long time that people were pre-ordering, and then turns out it's going to be on the Epic launcher, and Steam said, "Hey, by the way, after this date, if you buy it from us, we're just going to give you your money back because you have to go to Epic to play it."
I forget what it was.
And I was
but
like,
yes,
"Damn!" I saw that. I was like, "That's pretty intense." Like, because everyone who bought it on Steam basically just got like an Epic voucher, and I was like, "Wow, okay."
Are they okay? So here's the thing: exclusives are one thing. Xbox says they have exclusives. Do you want to play them? PlayStation says they have exclusives. Do you want to play them? Probably.
Yeah.
Except for Days Gone, I'm kind of eh.
it's up.
Just having exclusives is not enough. Having the right exclusives
Yep.
is what does it. And when a game like Ghost Recon is announced, and it's announced as an exclusive for Epic Store, that hurts.
And it looks pretty. And this is a trailer that was released
Couple days ago.
22 hours ago. It was
Yeah,
10 hours.
yeah,
It was 10
yeah.
hours ago last night.
Yeah.
So it's pretty nice.
The chat is saying, Claw is saying Steam will not move. I would have
I-
agreed with you
I
Until
2
I saw
days
this.
ago.
Yeah, until I saw
Yeah,
this.
but here's-
when Ghost Recon comes out and says, yeah, we're going here. Ghost Recon, that's Ubisoft.
And I hate Epic. I'd
but
love to side with Steam.
Also, though, I mean, a lot of Steam games, right? If you're having these big titles for Epic, it makes sense to lower the the fee.
Okay.
But Steam, a lot of their revenue are based off of small games.
Okay.
Like $10,
Yeah.
$5. So if you go make that $5, say, $1.75, and now you go down to 12, and now you're making less than $1
Plus,
on
this
it.
Ghost Recon isn't a big game.
It looks big.
Ghost Recon is
It depends. Like, people like it if you like it.
it used to be really
Ghost
big,
Recon used to be like the standard.
last generation.
Yeah.
but this actually might help push it because
This is a big push. Like, now you got Ubisoft. What does that mean next time when Assassin's Creed comes out?
Oh no.
What does that mean when Division
Yeah, because they're
comes
pulling
out?
big
And
companies now.
That's what I'm saying. You're pulling big companies now. You could say this is not a big game, which I would give you that it's not a
Huge.
It's not as big as it used to be.
Yeah.
It has a cult following still. I didn't get into the Wildlands, but I don't know.
no, I still have friends that still play this.
Yeah, still play.
like almost like every day.
But what happens when Assassin's Creed comes?
But the thing is,
comes
though,
there? What happens when EA?
they're not. It's not going to make a difference right now. What's going to make a difference is when people start actually buying these games. So when these games start coming out and are purchased, that's when all of these companies that are going with Epic are going to start to see, wow, we have so much more money to spend on what we want to spend.
Now the chat.
And they're going to realize that going Epic didn't actually hurt them because they're still selling.
So what they are saying, what the Claw is saying, Ghost Recon isn't a big game.
Dota
Plus,
alone.
they are on the Uplay store. Yes, you can buy these games on the Uplay store. You
yes.
can go to EA Origins and buy that game there, but you can also buy them. Most people buy their games on Steam.
Yeah.
This isn't an attack at the individual developer store. This is a full-on assault of Steam.
Yeah, basically.
Giving you another opportunity to have a library, a place for your library, and if all the exclusives start going there, the people that get all their games on Steam, they just go, okay, well, I could switch over
Yeah.
here.
Well,
Like, why do I need to be over here? Yeah, you could go buy them at Uplay or wherever, but the fact that they were able to, and Faye says Dota alone will keep them alive, in
love
my
Dota.
opinion.
I love Dota.
It
No.
could, but
Well, that's the thing, though. They're not really making a lot of money from it.
Yeah.
People log in to play it, sure. But, like, I think Steam isn't going to
Oh, yeah,
die.
Counter-Strike.
I think Steam just needs to reevaluate their public appearance. Because this is going to hurt them more in the terms that people are going to think they're the big older brother that nobody likes. You know,
well,
like,
that's the
it's-
thing too. Nobody had a problem
Yeah,
with
hot
it
take.
until Epic made a big deal about it. And that's the day and age we're in. Or if you can't beat them,
Join them.
no, smear their face in the ground. So they,
Well,
crush
they-
it.
they
Well,
are
you have to
joining
remember
In
that
a way. Smear their face in the ground. and crush their dreams.
Epic's got a lot. Epic has a lot of money now. They
Oh,
already
yeah,
had a
they
lot of
do.
money.
They can just throw that
but
money
they
around.
they can
yeah.
throw it around. They have now become, for lack of a better analogy, the Best Buy to the local mom and pop computer video game store. You remember when Best Buy came out and you had the Good Guys, right? Circuit City.
Oh, Circuit City, Comp USA.
These were people that were doing really well on their own, and you went there all the time. And then Best Buy came out with all
Drop the hammer, yeah.
all the different things that they could provide. And look, we got audio, video as well. We've got every video game you want to play. Come
Remember
and
when Best
play all
Buy
these
started
video
selling
games.
music equipment?
Yeah,
And
all
failed.
that stuff. Yeah. It feels like that's what Epic's trying to do right now with them, and because they have the money, and because they're giving publishers better margins.
Yeah.
It would be ridiculous because think about it. Your bottom line as a developer trying to get money, create better margins. If you can distribute and get back that much more money on it,
Yeah.
why would you even entertain Valve?
That's true.
Which is why these companies aren't. So if Valve can't because they're not big enough to take that big a hit, they will go down.
Yeah.
Because it's just not gonna. It doesn't make any sense.
That looks like mine.
What? Oh, look, you're going.
Good job.
Yeah, that does look like mine.
I mean, I don't see Valve actually going out because of this, but I feel like they're definitely gonna have to adjust something.
They might adjust.
They're gonna have to
But
adjust.
they probably won't go all the way down. How
No,
Epic
because
wants
that's
them
like
to.
more than 50% of what they
Because
already
they
do. Like,
can't. Yeah, you're gonna be laying off a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
They don't have the capital to make this happen, I don't think, which is why it's such a huge like FU tactic from Epic saying like, "Oh no,
I mean,
well, I mean, if as long as they do, we care about the people. As long as they, come down to
It's a smear
12% as well.
Yeah, that's what it
We
is.
will, we'll stop getting exclusives. First off, no, they're not. Who doesn't try to get exclusives?
yeah, right. It's only helpful.
Second of all, they can't.
that's,
so
that's you're right. You're right. They're putting them in a really.
you're putting them in a really, really bad place. That being said,
I mean,
we
which one
could
of
see
these-
the Switch
Ooh.
in the next few years from a Valve ran PC world to
what am I
a
gonna do
Epic
with all my
Store.
Steam games?
I don't
Doesn't mean
think
they
it's-
don't work.
I don't think they're going anywhere.
I know, they better
yet.
not. And not to mention, which one of these companies had a cameo in Endgame? Do you not remember that?
Epic.
scene? Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Not Valve. Epic.
Don't give any spoilers, but
That's
yeah.
it. I just said
Yep,
cameo.
yep.
Who knows when that is?
Yeah.
Who knows what it was? Who knows?
Claus says Microsoft doesn't try and get exclusives. It's
Hey, they have
it's the sad
Halo,
truth.
okay? They're done.
Halo.
Halo.
In the next generation.
Halo.
Um,
Okay,
Forza.
this one is another exclusive,
another exclusive,
which is also super exciting.
and I'm pretty excited about this game.
I actually have no opinion because I haven't seen this movie.
Whoa!
Come on, man.
Whoa, wait a minute. Really?
Really? I have not seen it.
Ate.
I know I should.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
I'm
give
so-
Ate the
as long as
floor.
you know
Go
you
ahead and
should.
explain why you
As-
haven't seen John Wick.
I just haven't seen it. I mean,
If you had said I don't care, I would have smacked you. But you said you should, and that's all we know.
I'm not opposed to watching it. Just
Okay.
You
don't-
need to just
haven't
go
Go
home
watch
one
these
day
movies.
and just pop that sucker
It's
on.
kind of like when all the Marvel movies. I only saw
Yeah, you're
one.
behind.
but-
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one of those movies where once you start watching, you're not gonna stop because it's just very, very fun.
This
Oh,
is
like this last
basically
week?
John Wick chess. It's kind of
Oh,
turn-based.
it's like it's XCOM.
Yeah. Remember like the what's the old Metal
It's
Gear
kind of
game
cool looking though.
Oh,
on the PSP or something, whatever.
yeah.
Is it me or did they make his face like wider than it should be?
A little bit. in
Yeah,
the-
he's
the
like he looks a
cheek
little
region.
bit chubby.
Yeah. But another exclusive, and John Wick is a big title as far as movies go, and this is the first John Wick game we've seen. It's another hit to Valve because this is the kind of game you expect to see on Steam, right?
It's back.
You expect to see this cool, this is not.
This would be a Steam game, not an Epic game.
This is not a game that you expect to turn on your Xbox and start playing. Usually, this is something you expect to see on the front page of Steam.
A $5
except
Steam
for it's going to
game.
be on the front page of the Epic Store now, and that's another big hit, which is why I think they came out saying, we'll stop going for exclusives, but then they announced 2 more exclusives after saying that to show you like, hey,
By the way,
if you
don't
thought this
do
wasn't going to hurt you,
here's more.
just wait. We dropped 2 exclusives in 24 hours after saying we'll stop doing this.
Epic, you're mean.
Yeah, they're
The
playing.
Epic is throwing that
freaking
Fortnite money
hard.
around,
Yeah,
man.
they're
They're,
taking that
they're
Fortnite.
tossing that money around. Like,
Yeah,
screw
they're
it.
very.
John Wick.
Next thing you know, their Epic launcher is gonna look like Steam, but like in red, and it's like, ha ha!
No, they are being quite the bully at this point.
Damn.
It's from the outside. It's kind of funny. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't affect
It's
us.
just not yet, but
Not yet. It
eventually it will.
Yeah.
We're just here for the ride.
Unless they just don't make any money off of them, and their whole platform
You
fails.
know they're gonna make money.
Possibly.
might. Keep talking about this real fast. I'll be right back.
Where you going? Where you going?
Use the little boys'
We
room.
don't got time for that. It's time to talk about
No,
Stadia.
No. I want to be here for that.
There-
What are we gonna talk? We're already done.
there's-
You're leaving it as we're done with the conversation.
We have a bottle right here.
Oh, sweet. Good idea.
Come on, Dumb and Dumber this. Let's do it.
Unless maybe they just don't. They can make money, but if they don't, they are screwed.
Yeah. I still can't believe you haven't seen this movie.
No, I did though. This last week, watch all 3 Matrixes.
You haven't seen The Matrix either?
No. I've seen it.
I was gonna be
No,
like,
no.
what? Because you saw they came up on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I started
So-
The Matrix, the first one, and like a good hour and a half, I was like, man, this is great. I love this.
No, I was watching it, or I started watching it last week, and then into this week. I was like
Well,
doing all the lines for the first one, and Taylor's like,
Like, really, Ate?
it's like
Really,
yeah.
Ate? Well, Will Smith was supposed to be the actor. They wanted him to be the actor for The Matrix, and he turned it down.
For Neo?
Yeah. They came to Will Smith to be Neo, and he turned it down. I guess it was right after he got done with Independence Day, right?
Oh.
And he didn't want to be seen as like the space sci-fi actor because he was an upcoming actor. He wanted to do other things, and I guess the two brothers came to his house to pitch him the movie, and he explains it, and he's like, the guys walked in, and they're like, okay, imagine you jump in the air, and then you do a kung fu kick, but then you're just stuck in the air, and you can just dodge bullets. And apparently Will Smith was like not about it, and so he turned him down, and that's why it was Keanu Reeves. Initially,
Matrix.
Will Smith was supposed to be Neo. Look that up; it's a real thing.
I believe it.
They
I just
wanted
don't
Will
want that
Smith
movie.
to be Neo, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't happen because it
Yeah.
would have been interesting, but not the way
It
I
would have
wanted
been
it to
cool,
be.
but I can't see that movie with anybody else.
No.
Honestly, it's too.
Yeah, it's
like if I had seen it with Will Smith first, okay, but would it have been as
No, wouldn't have been the same.
cult classic as we want it, or would it have been like, I don't know. That's
Plus, during that time, their acting styles were way different.
Way different. Like
Like Will Smith during that time, he was not.
he was like the jokester, you
Yeah.
know? He
He's
was the
more Hitch.
jokester.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was closer to the Prince of Bel-Air than he was to iRobot, you know?
That being said, he's
He's a great actor.
a great actor.
No one's
He can
downing
do
him.
anything, so he could do it, but
Okay.
He didn't.
So-
All right. So, can we go back?
Now you're back. We can talk about the
We
next
talk about the
Stadia.
next future console.
yeah, take it away, Robert.
I don't like talking about this one though. I really don't.
This is the one you said you want to talk about the
Oh,
most.
I do want to talk about it, but I don't like it. So what? Did you guys at least read the article? Because I glanced at the article and me not liking it made me not want to read the article. So it did say something about them being confident about broadband.
They're saying that.
Here we go.
So
Here we go.
this article is from.
Wait, can we start with an intro? If nobody knows, this is a console that's supposed to be an at-home console where you stream all of your video games to
Made
it.
by Google.
By Google.
Yes.
Google streaming console. Go.
It's not a console though,
it's,
right?
It's a platform.
No, it's a platform.
Yes.
It's not a physical box.
Well, it can
Well, it's
be.
gonna be a
Yeah.
box, right? Like you're gonna have to buy something to connect it to your TV to
No.
stream, right?
Oh,
Like
for
'cause
the
controller
TV,
and everything. Like, what is it on
The-
my? Is it an app on my computer or what?
it's essentially a program.
A client
Yeah.
that you
And,
could
like,
that
if
you
have,
can buy the controller and. It comes
So I have
your-
to have a PC though. So they're not gonna just sell me like a little box that connects to
No,
their server.
it can be on your phone. It can be on your laptop.
That's what they're saying. It can be on. They're saying it can be on anything.
And as you go, you can play it on your phone.
Now
you
we're
can play-
having more issues. Okay. Now
Yeah,
there's
that's
compatibility
why- this-
issues
this
that I
is
wasn't
why
aware of.
This
Okay.
is why I was so.
Oh.
But it's by Google. They are claiming that they can do starting off with 1080p, 60 frames per second, and get to 4K, 60 frames per second, and go all the way up to 8K. They're saying 60 frames per second with this service
that would be in the future.
in the
though.
future.
Yeah,
I'm saying
not right
they're
now, not
starting.
right now.
They're saying they can do it with seamless streaming, where you can play an entire
Seamless.
game over your internet.
But they, if I remember correctly on the article, they actually go into what they feel that they can, how they can achieve it, right?
I haven't gotten to that, but they're saying a lot. So a lot, and everybody. Apparently, it's just not us.
Yeah. So here, right here.
They're saying at the highest level, it only takes 30 up and 35, or 35 down and 35 up megabits per second, and that's to play 4K.
But you're stealing all your bandwidth for one thing.
For
Like,
one thing.
Would you not have any other devices in your house?
And
Right,
this is
but-
the issue this is why we have issue with this is if you look at what most people have,
I would say
It's 100 megabytes or less.
100
most.
megabytes or less. There's other people on their phone surfing the internet.
Netflix.
Also,
YouTube, Hulu.
if you look at most things, not everybody has fiber. In fact, most people don't have fiber. If you look at what most people have, it's coax. And the highest speed you can get on coax, if you have a gigabyte line, the highest speed you're getting upload is like 30, 35.
No, you get higher than that. You can get higher than that.
We can't even get it at our schools. We run in a coax cable.
But
with,
how is the
with
upload
cox.
at my site 100?
That's because you have fiber there. You just didn't know you have fiber there.
Touche.
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, no, I know for a fact you have fiber there.
All right then.
The highest we can get is like 30 or 35 at the highest
That's
gigabyte.
about what I get to on
So
mine.
I have 400 at my house. The highest I can get is 20 upload. That's how they.
It's
what it
roughly
costs.
like that,
It's
yeah.
unobtainable to get 100 upload or whatever. So
It's
you're
unobtainium.
you're telling me
500 upload.
you have fiber.
Oh, that's right.
Why do I have to keep saying
Yeah,
fiber?
you have- Dude, it's unobtainable, man. It's unobtainium.
with the current technology, and maybe they come out with a better coax cable. I don't know.
No, but
They're
okay.
not- yeah.
Let's all just switch to BNC connectors,
Yeah.
boys. Let's do this.
That's the point is, who has that much? The majority of people don't have that much upload, and you're taking all
30.
of it.
Yeah,
Well,
like that's a lot of
another-
upload.
Another thing you
And
have to realize too.
a
though,
lot of download.
Yeah.
Another thing you have to realize too, though, they haven't launched this yet.
Correct.
So
You think next year though? Think they're launching it next year?
If
I'd
it's-
say next year.
I think this is going the same way as Google Glasses, guys. I really think it's going to start and then just go whoosh into the ground and me knock over things. But
I
yeah,
feel
Google
like
Glasses.
it's definitely on the side of
I would say about a year or two.
My fire
And then
boy.
who knows? Within, I mean, we're getting to the next like kind of like jump in internet.
Sorry, Zoner.
So maybe in a year or two, most people have a lot faster.
So maybe
speeds.
it'll be more possible in a year.
it's
or two.
still
Let's say
the
that.
but here's the thing, the fiber's been around since what, 2005 in America?
Yeah,
That's when
it's like-
Fios came out.
for like
Let's say okay, yeah, but it's had a long time to grow.
no,
2006.
I think it was because we moved into the apartment and that's when they just started it, and that was
Yeah,
No, but it
that
doesn't
was
mean like it
2000.
came out a long.
I'm saying in
time
America,
ago.
just in America.
Yeah.
That's when it first reached that area is when we got to that apartment. And at that point, it was 20 up, 20 down. It was a huge deal. Fiber's been around for a long time, and they have the infrastructure and they're building, but they're still not reaching
Everywhere.
everywhere.
I just got fiber
You-
last week.
Yeah.
I didn't switch to it, but it was installed in my apartment, so I'm
Yeah.
stoked.
So in order to get these speeds that they're saying, I honestly think everybody's gonna have to be on a fiber line,
Or-
and it is not everywhere unless
or with the advent of 5G, a lot of people might try doing it that way too.
Oh, you mean like what is it? Wi-Fi? Well, 5G. Oh yeah, 5G.
Yeah, the next generation.
There's
phone.
also Wi-Fi 6 coming out, which is going to be interesting. But
Yep.
So I mean, it'd be stupid to launch
I
this
have Wi-Fi
now,
6.
no, you don't. It's not
but
out yet.
maybe
No, I mean I have the compatibility for
Hey,
it.
you're ready for it.
maybe
it's
in
not out yet.
a year or
Shut
so.
Stop it.
For a base of 180p, sorry,
Okay.
1080p.
1080p.
Yeah.
I can say 1080p
Yeah.
will probably be doable in a year or two. Probably be doable.
And then as they roll out more and more features, the technology to support it would also,
Increase.
Increase.
Yeah. So it could be possible.
I think it's possible. I just don't think it's optimal.
right. Then again, too, you're thinking that everybody's gonna want to buy this.
No, this isn't.
This
I
is-
don't.
This,
yeah.
This is not gonna be like for.
This isn't
they're
a competitive gamer. I don't think.
But that's the thing is this isn't my perception. This is them toting this as a
You're right.
replacement for consoles.
It's not going to be. It's going to be a replacement for consoles if you use your console to play like Roller Coaster Tycoon or something.
That's what I feel like.
You
Like,
know,
I feel
like
like
if you use your console to play the golf game, yeah, this is going to be a replacement for you.
If
but
you know where this is going to work, Japan, China,
Japan.
where everybody's been on like 100 up, 100 down for the last 10 years.
okay,
This is where it's going to work. It's not going to work in the mainstream market of the world. That's my issue is technology is not there yet, and especially in some place like America where it takes how many years just to roll out fiber and
Yep.
we're still
Yep.
not there.
so I think my issue is not the internet needs. I think the latency is going to screw them more than they think. Like for instance, I was telling you guys earlier.
No,
when
but they
I-
did a test
That's
from
just
the
not-
server being backstage to the front of the stage, and it worked flawlessly. What are you talking
The
about?
server was backstage. Anyway, so like I told you guys earlier, I set up a computer in my living room, right? I got it all connected on my network. And when I turned on my PC, I was really excited because all of my Steam games for my main PC flooded into my new PC as a streamable service. So I could stream the games from my PC to the TV using my TV computer as just a streaming device. It was
So
I got basically the same exact thing because my PC was the server running the game. My TV's PC was like just basically taking the video
within
feed.
the same building, not
same
in
building.
Houston, Texas,
no,
or something.
same building. The router is like 10 feet away from both of them.
How
So,
did it work?
Horribly. Like I thought it would be really fun. So Dota Auto Chess, great, super fun. The second I load into Smite, 60 FPS, 1080p, and I can tell the latency. Like I move my
And you
mouse
have
and then it moves. And then I move my
fiber.
mouse and then it goes this way. I don't have fiber, but that's not the point. Is
Okay.
I have
That'd be the
Ethernet
network.
cables anyway. Once
Yeah.
the internet comes to your network,
Yeah.
at that point it's the
it's going back and forth between-
adapter.
yeah.
So the Ethernet is like what they're rated at gigabit speeds. I wasn't even hitting that, but it was just. Honestly, I did so much worse, and it felt really clunky, and it wasn't a fun experience. Now, maybe that's because I'm used to playing at low latency, high FPS, and I can tell the difference, but it was just really
But
bad.
that's what I think is going to happen too. Like,
That's what I'm thinking.
What
Like,
I think
that's
is,
a problem.
I think when they roll it out, people aren't going to be ready, and because people aren't ready technologically,
Yeah.
it's going to fail.
Yeah.
I think it's going to go the way of Google Glass. I think they're going to try, and they've got a lot of money.
Unless they roll it out in specific areas, because they're not going to go to like, Podunk, Indiana, and
And try to roll out that
launch
service
it
right
there.
away.
They would have to be smart and know which
areas have the best
locations
latency.
can actually possibly do it.
Well, yes, but most people have 20 to 60 megabytes per second.
Yeah, and let's also think when you do like a speed test and they find servers closer to you, right? Like even on our computer here, our ping can range on a speed test anywhere from 10 to 30. And that's just to a nearby server. So if Google's server is further
it's
away
LA.
from that, think about adding that ping to everything. So 30 milliseconds added to every action. Like that's a lot.
Now, is this the one where they're going to be, where they actually are like parsing the load over different servers to like
Yes, they're trying to. Yes, but
How's that going to work? I
to like reduce the load?
still feel like that's going to be...
here's the thing. I'm not against the idea. I think it's an excellent idea.
Oh, yeah.
I'm against the implementation being now because I
think it's
just
ready.
don't think
Yeah.
it's ready.
It's
In
not.
the same way PlayStation Now wasn't, or technology wasn't ready for PlayStation Now when that happened. And that's why Xbox came out and said, we've got the same kind of service, but you can download the games. They went a little smarter with it.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
I think it's the same kind of thing. You're trying to make 100% stream-based new games, high fidelity.
yeah.
It-
But
it-
like 8K, like what are they thinking? Why
Well,
would they
and that's-
even...
that's
but that's in the
now.
future,
Yeah.
but why would they even try to sell you that? Like, the
'cause they want-
highest end computers today can't game in 8K. Like, what are they thinking?
Well,
They're just trying to future-proof it, essentially.
But they're losing face. It's like saying... It's like me telling you that in 5 years, I'm going to be a billionaire.
That's not even remotely the same thing.
Well, like,
He's
in my
stretching.
eyes, I feel like
Yeah.
it's just about as impossible. Because
No,
it just
it's
doesn't...
not.
Well, hey, maybe in like a year, I'll just roll into a lot of money. Who knows?
here's
But
what I
still.
hope. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I hope that this is the next technological marvel in gaming, because that could honestly be really cool and could make consoles obsolete. I think it'd be cool. I don't buy it as even probable, because if you could just stream a 4K game to a phone, an iPad, a TV, a whatever,
Gonzo?
there is zero reason to build a $3,000 PC.
Yeah.
Zero reason to buy a $600 console if this is going to work the way they say they do.
And these things exist for reasons. Like
Yeah.
that's why they're here. Like it's not.
That's why I have a hard time. I'm not saying they're not going to have a platform that they think can do this and will be functional in that it operates. I'm saying it's not going to operate well. It's not going to be optimal, and there's no way it's a replacement anytime soon.
Oh, right. And like
And
I said,
go ahead.
they just announced this. They're obviously going to be doing more testing. And then, I mean, they're
But-
not going to release a product that bad, like where it's going to like instantly turn off everybody.
Yeah, that's
My
why Google
issue
Glass
is
never came
they
out.
heard everybody's. They could have just left it there and say this is our plan.
Yeah.
They heard everybody's backlash was like, dude, the world's not ready with the bandwidth
And they're like,
right
"I-
now.
we think
And they're
it
like,
is. We think it
actually,
is."
it is. So when you come back
like,
and
you're
you,
not-
you're doubling down,
you're doubling
and saying,
down,
and
yeah.
saying it, you better be able to deliver, because right now
Yeah.
everybody is kind of on the same page that this, unless you guys knocked it out of the park with your servers and your everything, we're not ready yet. And not that we're not ready. I'd love to see this, but the world isn't ready yet.
But to be on the cutting edge like that too,
yeah.
is not cheap. So like, what are they going to charge for this service? Like to set that up, are they going to take the biggest loss or are they going to charge a premium? Because it's not cheap to set
The
this up.
subscription fee is going to be their money. They're not going to make a whole lot of money off the games
That's
that
what I'm
you're
saying,
buying.
though. It's going to take them a
Yeah.
lot to recoup what they're spending on this.
It's Google.
I
They're
don't
not
think.
super
I
worried
don't
about that.
think it's. I mean, if anybody could do it and have the
It's Google.
infrastructure to do it,
Yeah,
is Google, because
it's
they
Google.
have servers everywhere. They already
they're
have
already
the
there.
backbone of this. They just have to make sure it's implemented correctly. And
Yeah. I agree with you. If anybody could do this, it's them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
true.
just don't think they can do this.
I don't think anybody can do this. That's the point. Like, it's
Yeah.
not Google. I just
Yeah.
don't think it's possible. But
It's not probable.
I mean, it would be amazing if this happens. I could see this on like one of the history book timelines. You know, you're gonna see like 1969 land on the moon. You're gonna see like JFK assassination. You're gonna see Google come out. With
No, you're
Stadia.
saying internet invention. Oh, before all of that, sliced bread.
Yeah, sliced
And then-
bread at the end. Further on this end, Google.
And then
Google's-
Google Stadia.
Yes, exactly. That's gonna be in every history book. I'm ready. It's gonna change the world.
At this point, I'd say I'm agnostic towards this.
I don't know, man.
I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm just
we'll have to
saying
wait
give
and
me proof, and I will
we'll have
change
to
my
wait
mind.
and see. It's still early,
It's way early.
so
It's way early. Whatever, Google. You do you. You do you, buddy. You do you. Wait. Who bought Flappy Bird? Was it Google that bought Flappy Bird when it sold? Remember that crazy game? That
I think it
everybody wanted?
was.
That's what they're gonna release. Flappy Bird.
Yeah, that'll play on
The
it.
only game you can play. 8K Flappy Bird. I believe
right.
that. I believe that.
all right.
Is Dreams out?
Dreams is
Okay.
not out,
This is all hot takes. I wasn't
But-
Yeah.
100% on this.
but you can get the Dreams developer pack
Oh,
now.
because I've seen the Spider-Man made.
Dreams for the viewers and for me.
So Dreams is made by Media Molecule.
Makers of LittleBigPlanet.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
It's the next big thing we've been waiting for like 5 years.
the next little big thing.
Yes, the next
Yeah.
little big thing.
So everything, like when you get the game, you can play the game, right? And
I should hope so.
there's different stories that are in there. But what makes this game interesting, much like Little Big Planet, you can make all your levels.
You can make
And
your own
worlds
things from
and-
scratch.
Like you can actually sculpt out your player. So like in this one,
Somebody
made
created Kirby.
Kirby.
And a Kirby world in the game. That's why it's called Dreams, because you can make your dreams kind of
But
come
how
true.
do you
and
how
go.
do you make this? Like what?
Much
what is
like
the
how you would-
system like?
Okay, so you
You
use
use the PlayStation.
move controllers,
Move
or
controllers.
just the controller, and you use it like a paintbrush.
So you make the world while you're in the world?
Yes.
So you can play
From
the game.
scratch.
You can play the game as with the included
Or
missions,
you can
actually make.
Now, is this like a simulator game where it like takes you out for a second while you build the world and then you go back in, or you're just always in the world building around you?
You're in the
Both.
I think both. Yeah, because you can do. Yeah. So look at this. Like this guy created. I saw somebody make they made the in a
intro.
very basic way using
Cartoony.
kind of cartoony and stick figure like. They made the intro for the Spider-Man PS4 game on Dreams.
No, it was still very well made. That
Yeah.
one. It was like
pretty
you can,
cool.
it was a kind
Look
of
at
like
it,
a
keep watching 'cause
Pixar.
you-
That actually
and-
looks like fun.
You can make the trees and the hills. You can make the soundtrack. They actually have a pretty decent music maker in there, and you can actually script things like how an enemy would react to somebody, how they move around. And so if you see right here, the little red guy, that's basically your cursor
Okay.
to move things
Thing that
around.
looks like a Pikmin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people can make racing games to
And
art.
share it with your friends, and they can join in your world.
Kind of like Little Big Planet, where you can
Okay.
go to your. So
It's trying to
That's
take
kinda cool.
It's trying to take like game making to the
new
consumer,
level, which is
so
sick.
that you can go in there and like you can literally like use it like a paintbrush and draw out some monster or whatever, and just
You
it's
can-
cool.
By the way, your mom made a good point. Maybe you should read it. But,
Um, She said, that's what I said, Matthew. As far as probability, the mere fact that as of now, it would limit people to using only one device at a time would drive people crazy.
Now,
That's huge.
not
one
saying
device.
that your mom isn't tech savvy, but props to her because that is a very astute argument that one of my parents would not be able to make.
Oh, let's say because we made that argument.
No,
but
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
like parent-wise, my
Yeah.
parents would have no clue what's going on in this conversation. So
Yeah.
that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so somebody made Kirby. People have made horror
Horror.
games in there. And it's,
Hodor?
Hodor games?
Yeah.
Hold the door.
No, so this game I'm actually pretty excited about because LittleBigPlanet, I made a space shuttle.
I feel like Ate, you'd spend a lot of time in LittleBigPlanet.
We would
I
lose
did.
him. Sea of Thieves would be no longer once this game
Well,
comes out.
no,
Oh.
because LittleBigPlanet, I actually made the space shuttle launch.
So it's LittleBigPlanet, No Ate Sky, Sea of Thieves, and then Dreams.
Those are all good games.
But that's like your progression.
Until something else comes out, yeah. No, it's a cool game. I can't wait for it to come out. I mean, I could get the developer kit demo thing now
Why not?
because I'm already playing other games. I'd much rather wait.
Okay.
Because right now there's I'm sure people have it, but once the game comes out and everybody starts doing their own, their own scenarios or their own levels, that'd be kind of cool to see. There's only maybe a few people doing it right now, so.
Still pretty cool though. Kirby's
Yeah.
kind of exciting. Speaking of older games looking new, did any one of us actually buy the Spyro remake?
Yeah, I have it.
I need it. I don't
It's
know why.
really
It
good.
just like left my mind. I love that game. And
It's
just like
excellent.
watching that made it click for
I've
me.
played
for some
tons of
reason.
it.
Man,
It's really good.
It's pretty, right?
It gives you that same feeling like you did when you first
What
played
is
it
it, like
when
10
you were a
bucks,
kid.
20 bucks?
I think it was 30 when it first came out. It might still be 30. I don't know.
I hope it's not, but I might go buy that today.
This next topic
It's cool.
gives us hope. Gives me hope.
Well, I mean, it's not like I thought I'd never be doing this in the future, but still.
Yeah. Well, this is pretty much us now.
Yeah.
You're 80?
But yes, yeah. No, but esports is known for the youngins.
It's a young man's game.
It's a young man's game.
It's a young man's game.
A lot of people retire out of it and become like commentators by the time they're like 30
Or younger.
or younger. And a lot
Or
of the
if you're
age.
from Japan and you play a lot of like MOBAs, you retire at like 23 because your finger speed isn't as fast anymore. Which is insane.
It's
but yeah.
it's a young man's game.
Or woman.
Don't tell
Or
that
woman.
to these people.
Or
young
whatever.
woman.
It's a young person's game. Young people's game.
It's ma'am.
This team is called the Silver Snipers. Their
That's a cool
youngest.
Dude,
and
they're silver foxes with snipers.
This is a CS:GO team.
No, they play
Professional-
CS:GO.
Professional CS:GO team.
Oh,
Their youngest member is 64 years of
Dude,
age.
this is amazing.
Freaking awesome.
I want to hear them rage, like really bad. I want a hacker
You
to fight them, and I want to
whippersnapper.
hear what they say. Yeah, you whippersnapper! I remember when I could buy soda for 30 cents. Play jacks by the soda fountain.
The Sody fountain.
I screwed your grandmother when you weren't even born.
Jesus, Matthew.
Wow.
I don't think they'd go that far.
Yeah, they
but-
will. Look at them. They look angry.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, they got some demons.
If they play
Yeah, look
Gears,
at him,
they're gonna
look at him,
look
yeah.
at he's
Yeah,
He's got some demons. You're
underneath
right.
all
Yeah.
that, he's. Yeah.
Jesus. Wow.
But I forget if the article said, like, they're not obviously going to be the best.
No, but
players,
the fact that they have
they-
a tournament team, like they
but
have a
they-
team.
They do somewhat decently. I think it said it on there.
Hey, as long as they don't do last, it's a win. Like even if they
Oh.
place third to last,
their
it's a
oldest
win.
people are 80.
80.
80. Wow. So, it says something.
80.
It says that they have a lot. Like one guy, he's
Okay.
76 and has 910 kills and 362 hours played.
And his kit.
Win percentage is 51%.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Like that's not bad. Is this ranked or is this casual? Either way, it's not
Ranked.
bad.
This is ranked.
Jeez.
This lady is 67 and she's 1177 kills, 560 hours played, 47 win rate. All their win rates are above 40. Oh, minus her. She's 35% win rate.
Ooh, she doesn't do
Slacker.
too hot. Slacker.
Get better.
Get better. Go to the doctor and see someone about the arthritis and cataracts. You'll get above 35% then.
They said they're enthusiastic. They're, nobody expects them to win.
So do they use
Anything big,
do they use
but-
controllers, mice and keyboard? Do they have like one of those weird mice with like the ball on the side? Like what do they use?
Like attached to their wheelchair. Where are you getting here, bro?
I'm just
What are you
saying.
doing?
I'm just saying. When you reach a certain age and comfort becomes king, like what are they using? Like I want to know their peripherals.
Well,
like,
if they're playing CS:GO,
Orthopedic shoes.
orthopedic shoes, orthopedic keyboards. Man.
she got scolded by her mom.
Oh, are they
You
using
did.
those classic typewriter keyboards with the mechanical keys that just came out? With the clickety clacks. They got the rounded keycaps. Maybe
Yeah.
they're more used to
They're
those.
using a trackball.
That's what I was saying. Like the little ball on the
Yeah.
side of the mouse. Like,
Claw wants to know
yeah.
what on earth is this. It's exactly what it is, Claw.
Oh, I forgot. Claw lives in England. People don't live past 60. So this is what happens when you've got good health care. The oldest person in England is the Queen, and that's because she can afford it.
Robert, thank you
Sometimes I have gems.
for taking it off of me. All the heat. We're gonna let you fight Claw by yourself because we don't feel like we should
Claw's
get
already
involved.
middle-aged. It's not like I'm going to lose that one. Jeez, Claw.
How was World War III started? Well, there's this little-known podcast called Casual Misfits Gaming. On there.
Oh, man.
All right.
Poor England today.
Jillian R says, "Poor England today."
Oh man. We're gonna lose all
Which
our
is
European
funny
base.
because Claw came out lovable and taking a shot at Xbox that we didn't have to take,
then
and
we just
somehow
went,
it's just been
bam.
dump on Claw Day.
Bam.
Claw, we love you.
We're kidding, but
He says better than the American
I
system.
mean, I'm sure
most
it
things
is.
are.
I'm just, if you live in America, you've got to believe you're the best. So you just go with it.
It's written in our
It's written in our
Declaration
DNA.
of Independence.
It's
You
a
have
sub
to say
clause.
you're better than
Sub clause,
everybody
you're better
else.
than everyone else.
You don't mean the Constitution?
No, Declaration
No, that was
of
in the
Independence.
Declaration. We
Yep.
told England that we're better.
We're
than them
better,
in the first album.
and we will. Our generations beyond this will.
As we were dumping the tea, we were yelling, "We're better than you!" We were just dumping tea into the bay.
Get good,
That's what happened.
scrubs.
get good.
Shame, shame, shame. That reminded me of the Game of Thrones thing. Like, I'm going to ring in a bell.
That's
walk
exactly
down,
what
Shame!
Okay.
Shame!
So this group here gives us hope. Not so much for Robert.
Hey, I can
Robert's
make it.
going to be dead before 60.
Shut
Because
up.
Claw will send a royal. He will send James Bond after you,
Well, I mean, yeah, it's
and
fine.
he won't be mad.
Claw, all
because
I'll have to do is send you one dog with rabies and your whole country's dead.
one dog.
They don't have rabies there. They've never had rabies there. If rabies hits there, it's going to be a national epidemic.
What?
Yeah. England has never had
Are
rabies.
you making this
I'm
up?
100% about that one. I actually know that. I care about animals, and I know they don't have rabies there.
So you care about animals, but you want to send an animal with rabies over there to kill all the animals.
No. Claw.
Just Claw.
Just Claw. It's
Right.
going to
The
be
rest of the nation is collateral damage, but Claw, if you don't know what rabies is, because apparently you've never had it, look up Old Yeller.
It's a sad movie. You might like it.
You might like it. Hey, PlayStation State of Play announcement happened.
Oh, yeah.
It's where they announced a bunch
So
of
much.
games.
My God. So rather than put all their efforts into the PS Plus games, they're like, no. This is important.
And this is a long video, so we're going to try to
We're going to communicate as things
yeah,
happen.
as things are happening.
Because right now it's just
State of Play, they give a bunch of flash sales on the store. They announce new games like this. It's
This-
all kinds of stuff. But
Yeah. So like right here is Monster Hunter.
Iceborne.
Yeah. DLC. Looks
Is
kinda-
Monster Hunter any good?
I didn't think it's a DLC. I thought it was a standalone.
Well, I mean,
thought-
they just came out with a new Monster Hunter. I would believe it would be a
I
DLC.
thought it was an expansion.
Because, like, that new Monster Hunter game isn't all that old.
It's like
Yeah.
3 years old.
Not that old.
2 years.
2 years.
It might be an
I
expansion.
think it was 2 years. Because the last PSX, they were showing it like crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, is Monster Hunter any good? I've
It
heard
is-
good things. It looks cool.
It's good. I just haven't put my time into it. It's a very grindy game.
Yeah, and it's good by yourself, even better with friends or people to play with.
Oh, Claw says it's an expansion. By the way, Claw, thanks for being a good sport, bud. Thanks
That's why
for
we
being a
named
good
a whole segment after you, because you're our favorite.
You're the sport. Yeah, like you put up with us and you keep coming
Yeah,
back.
so Claw
I'm just
says
gonna use old sport
it is
'cause
an
he's British.
expansion.
You old sport.
Old sports.
Governor. All right. Sorry, I can't do this anymore. It's too much.
It's an expansion taking place in the Arctic wastelands of wherever this is. We'll say
The Arctic wastelands of wherever this is.
wherever this is.
Is that a whale that's just like...
There, guess
In the
what?
snow?
See, Robert, in this game there are things called monsters.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is Monster Hunter. It's not Whale Hunter.
the mic?
Sorry, it is Monster Hunter.
There you go.
It's not Whale Hunter. I get it.
Yeah.
Looks like you
pretty
play
cool looking.
as
Monster Hunters.
yeah, but is there's
Is that all we know about this game, guys, is the name?
well, no,
Because
I'm
of-
wondering because the protagonist looks like a female. Do you play as this character, or do you
You
play
make
as
your own
your
char-
own
Okay.
character?
You make your own
and they
character.
just use this for okay.
Yeah. I played the beta for the game. I did enjoy it. It is a very grindy game, and if
Yeah.
this is one of those games that if you're gonna play this game, this is the only game you're gonna be playing.
I mean, Grinds aren't bad. It just depends on when you're ready to be in a grind game.
Yeah, I mean, and this game has been
Not
this
anytime
this
soon for me.
franchise has been around
Sorry.
for a very long time, so it does have a good following.
That's the sad part is once
Monster Hunter's been around for forever.
Yeah,
It
you
was
feel
on
like once you get a
PS2,
life,
right?
though,
PS2, PS.
Original PlayStation, maybe? I can't remember if it was.
Been
I know
around
for
for a
sure
long
it's on
time,
PS2, PS3.
it's tough because I love these
PSP.
types of games, but like once you get a life, it's really hard to get into a grinding game again.
Yeah,
Like really
Claw says
hard.
it's free on Game Pass.
No, he's talking about KOTOR.
Oh, KOTOR.
He said, me and
Yeah.
Rob bonded over KOTOR.
Yeah, that's a bond that nothing's gonna break.
Wouldn't it be Rob and I?
Hey,
You're using
don't,
the
he's from
Queen's
England.
English?
Okay, Queen's English.
If you're using the Queen's English, isn't it Rob and I?
Rob, Oxford, comma,
Really?
and
Rob and
Oxford.
I bonded over KOTOR, my first PC game. Free on Game Pass.
Oh my god. It's a good game.
yeah.
Monster Hunter coming 9/6/2019. Monster Hunter
And you said you
Iceborne.
wouldn't have enough time between
Iceborne.
each of these.
It's not this one I'm worried about. It's the shorter ones because
Yeah,
this
it's
one
DLC right there.
It's just
DLC.
coming DLC.
It said expansion DLC, but it's a massive expansion DLC.
That's why I thought it was a standalone because it looked so.
Because it's massive. It's huge.
Yes.
Okay, what else we got? Capcom.
Oh, he says I'm talking about Monster Hunter. Maybe that's free on Game Pass. Okay.
Really? Because I might just play it then, because I've been wanting to play it, but not wanting to spend $50 on a game I'm not
play
gonna like.
with you on PC.
I'm sure you will.
I don't know, man. I think Sea of Thieves is gonna be dragging you.
That's true.
We can try that. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. We'll try.
So they also announced this cutesy dungeon crawler.
Hey, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft in the last week, so this actually is kind of exciting to me.
You have?
Yeah, I started my own server again just because I wanted to.
Oh, I'll play with you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll give you the IP.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Say,
Side note, that just happened.
Yeah.
Like,
did we just become best friends?
Yup. What game is this, guys?
crossover skins. It's called crossover skins.
Riverbond?
Yeah, Riverbond. That's right.
Kind
So
of looks okay.
It looks like they have a lot of. It's a 4-player co-op.
you can-
And it's got all these different, like Minecraft, all these different skins from different games. There's
I
like
like
Shovel Knight and Guacamelee and different things all.
This is like what
coming
I would
together.
think like a 3D Terraria would play like.
So
Yeah.
Really cool. Okay.
yeah, so
that's
it's
coming soon.
Have you guys seen Holmes yet?
No.
Nope, I haven't.
Oh, you guys
And
need
you
to see
posted all
all
those videos and I didn't watch it because I don't like spoilers.
They weren't. They were just tiny little scenes that were just funny. It was
So,
meant
like,
to get
spoilers?
you. It's like
Tiny,
a preview.
tiny-
It's a
they're like
preview.
tiny-
They made one of those. I watched it. I don't need yours.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
Trying to give me all the good jokes.
Whatever,
before.
man. It was one scene. Fine.
This. I'm
This
excited
game
about.
is this the game?
No.
No, but it does look cool. As you can see right here, you got a few military folk look a little spec ops-ish.
Some
Made
Aztec
by-
Going through the
temples.
jungle. Would you say maybe this is Ghost Recon Breakpoint?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, it's not, because as these people look like they're highly trained and know what they're doing and on a mission to kill whoever gets in their way, and well,
This is PUBG for PS4.
it's close.
Damn it.
Not even close.
Oh yeah, he's
It
invisible.
starts with a
Wait minute.
P. It's
Predator!
Predator.
I saw him invisible. I was like, Predator.
Yeah, Predator.
What?
Coming in 2020. What's cool about this? It is an online multiplayer game where somebody plays as the Predator.
This is like
and
Friday the
everybody
13th, but this is
pl-
Predator.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like legit moving in my
Yes.
chair.
So
Yeah.
we will get to play as Predator
Probably
and
just capped out the mics. I don't care. It's exciting.
little Splinter Cell-ish, a little.
They'd have a DLC where they throw an alien in there.
Though I'm sure they might.
Alien versus Predator.
All I know is it was just announced coming 2020. This could be a lot of fun and
Yeah,
a lot of fun for you to play with your friends or just online by yourself, I guess.
Definitely doing a game night on that.
Yes, that'll be a lot
And it's
of
made
fun.
by Sony Worldwide Studios. So it's. and
Oh,
it's-
so they didn't go third party?
No,
like-
and they're working with 20th Century Fox. with
Oh,
it.
that's
And
good.
it's a PlayStation exclusive.
Whoop. And PC, I think it's on PC as well.
No way.
Oh,
I'm
shut
gonna
up.
play the crap
Shut
out
up!
of this game
Shut
on
up,
PC.
Claw! Shut up!
Oh wait.
Hold on, hold on.
What do you say?
It's a PlayStation exclusive. You can play it at the Sony E3 booth.
Come on, Matt. Put two and two together.
No, I got it. I just didn't think it was that good a joke.
He's like sort of scratching his head. I'm like, did you?
No, that was my.
Get
That's all you got? Because Ain't nobody else at E3 either.
Xbox,
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Yeah, across the street
What are they gonna show?
at Microsoft Live.
Here's our digital Xbox One S. Yeah.
Also,
Anyways.
Medieval
Yeah.
behind us. Medieval, the classic PlayStation 1
Oh, that looks like
video
fun.
game. It's one of those hack and slash adventure games where you play as this skeleton who,
Ooh, it's cartoony
who
enough to be
died in
fun.
a war and he came back to life given a second chance. You go through hack and slash, get new weapons. Very old school game style, but they remade it like they did Crash Bandicoot, Spyro.
It looks like fun.
And it looks like a lot of fun. It's coming out, I believe, at the end of this year. I have to move your head.
I can't.
Medieval. Coming soon. I don't know.
I don't know.
At some point.
But that's back. I know when they announced this, a lot of people were excited. This is one of the things that PlayStation fans have actually been clamoring for. There's a huge cult following, and everybody wants to see this remade.
Yeah.
When they announced it, everybody got excited. This game
I haven't played
one
that
is
game
this one?
before.
looks very interesting.
Yeah.
This is called Away.
Oh, should we just go straight to the away slide? Because we got a whole video on
No,
it.
because this is
Is there another one after it?
Yeah, there's another game after this. So
Oh, this is
Away,
the same one?
Yeah.
They're
Okay, we can
calling
skip
it
the
a
Away then.
possum that you play as.
But how badass is
not
that? It's a
possum,
flying
that's a
squirrel.
flying squirrel.
They call it.
Look, well, just wait. Give me 2
Yeah.
seconds
Yeah,
and
no,
you'll
no,
notice.
no.
Hey, look. He flies.
did the article get it wrong? Because if it's
Maybe.
developers,
Probably.
I'm sure the developers. That's not a. That's
No,
not,
I feel like the person who wrote this article didn't even watch the
Oh,
video.
no. As a sugar glider possum. Apparently that's a thing.
What?
Apparently there's possums that can glide.
Sugar gliders?
Somebody look it up and fact check these
Anyway.
people. But it's a survival game where everything is interactive, and you're trying to.
Man, you do like some fights with scorpions? This is
Yeah,
sick.
there's giant spiders and all this stuff. Looks kind of cool. It's a little innovative.
It seems like a free open world possum game.
when I saw this, I immediately thought of like a crossover between like
I know what you're
like
thinking.
Flower,
Yep.
everything,
Yep.
and
Limbo.
not so much Limbo.
3D Limbo, kind of, in my opinion. But like,
Yeah, it kind of has that like everything.
yeah,
So-
Flower
platformer.
Or
to
no,
me,
not so flower. Flow.
yeah, to me, this was the standout.
Yeah.
In my
The
opinion.
whole podcast, this was the exciting video. When
This
I
was
watched it.
when I saw this, I was like, this was the standout State of Play because I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah.
And when I saw it, I was like, what the? And then I started seeing the gameplay. I'm like, this actually looks
like fun.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
Another thing they announced is the Steel series Days of Play in the Steel Gray
That's actually really pretty.
PlayStation.
Oh, it's not even a pro though. It's just a
No,
four.
that's
Not
the
so
only-
regular.
Why would they do that?
They do this
almost
at the end of
never
generations.
do.
They need to stop doing like PlayStation 4 remakes because like I feel like most people that buy a PlayStation 4 are probably gonna go for the Pro now. Like the 4 is a good system.
At the end of
but the
generation,
Pro
a lot
is
of people are just catching up and buying the cheaper one.
I guess, but
Yeah.
the Pro
And then
is
they're
gonna
not
be
going to
the
jump
best
PS5. Now, here's the one that
value
everybody
for the future.
is probably going to freak out the most over. This is the Final Fantasy VII Remake. We're finally getting more gameplay for it. Before we had very, very small gameplay. This is giving us a lot more, small sample size rather, of how it's going to be more like the more recent. Ooh, and I saw Barrett. That's cool.
See, I've never played this one.
Final Fantasy VII's good.
But you've played Final Fantasies before, right? Like
Yeah.
I've played some
So
of
I'm the
8,
kind of guy
some
that's played
9.
just barely any Final Fantasy, and it's gotten to the point that I get super, super scared because of all the numbers. I'm like, there's too much going on. I can't. get
They're all
into this
standalone
franchise.
stories.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me. It's like, how am I supposed to choose which one I like when there's like 20 odd standalone stories?
Just play one and see if you like it.
Yeah.
Knowing that the older ones are turn-based and the new ones are going to play
But how
like
are they
this.
standalone if the characters are the same? That's what's bothering me.
Because
They're not all the
it's-
same.
but they
no.
come back.
No,
They-
there's okay. So like
Right?
they come
'Cause
back
it
in like
sounds like
X,
you've noticed them
X,
before.
X1 and X2, like Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2. So those are the same characters. It's a continued
Wait,
story.
There's a Final Fantasy 10.
Final Fantasy 10-2. Yes.
I thought it was like Final Fantasy 11 or 12.
No, there is
no,
a-
there's a Final Fantasy 11. That's the online.
See, now you understand why I'm very like skeptical about jumping into this game. Like,
Because what they do is they do use some of the same character names and looks
Like-
as
like,
ancillary characters
like, was
or
it is it
Sid.
Sid? Yeah.
Yeah, they use different people that, but it's a different world. It's a different. Consider it like a multiverse or something where these are different. Each one's a different with
Okay.
a lot of the same game mechanics.
okay.
Different story to tell.
Okay.
Different monarchy. Different bad guy.
Different environment altogether.
environment altogether.
So
and
what was the one that came out on GameCube that you had like laser weapons and like swords and stuff?
there wasn't one on GameCube, was there? Was Final Fantasy 8 on GameCube? No.
No, that wasn't.
They were all on PlayStation until recently.
Are we sure?
Positive.
Okay. Then I'm
That
getting
doesn't-
confused with a different game. I thought my cousin used to play a Final Fantasy game on GameCube that looked really interesting.
Tactics?
I'm gonna look it up.
No, because they had the network adapter. You're thinking of Fantasy Star.
Phantasy Star Online?
Online.
Fantasy Star Online. Let me look that up and see.
Yeah, that's a different game. That's
Well, sorry, my 12-year-old brain thought it was the same thing.
I can see how you
Fantasy
can
you
get.
still have a
Online.
12-year-old brain.
Yeah,
I didn't finish that, but I wanted to say something.
yeah, because that was one of the only games for the GameCube you actually played online was Fantasy
Oh
Star.
yeah, this was the game. Yeah, this was the game. Yeah, laser swords and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
that actually looked like a really cool game.
A last note says sugar glider possums are small marsupials from Australia and New Guinea.
Yeah, and it's not
The
like
more
they,
you know.
It's not like they didn't copy the Final Fantasy intro at all,
Yeah.
right? Like the name doesn't look similar.
Isn't it by the same? Oh no, it's Sega. Never mind.
It looks like the logo looks the same.
During that time, it's still kind of the same nowadays.
All the RPGs were trying to
emulate.
make a name
that
for
look-
themselves.
yeah.
And Final Fantasy is the only one that really
It actually did it, so they're all just like, oh, jump.
Because
on
there
this
was good games
bandwagon.
out there like Legend of Dragoon. Oh my gosh, that was like Final Fantasy too. Like they were literally copying off each other.
So should we watch
But it-
more of Away, or are we good with Away?
We're good with
No,
that.
we're good. We're good.
Yeah.
I
like
didn't
that
know
game.
how long we're gonna have to be in here, but
Okay, well we
a
only
lot
got
of good,
10 minutes.
a lot of good games announced in State of Play.
It's exciting.
What do you guys say we get into the nitty gritty?
Yeah.
I didn't skip anything, right? I haven't gone back to the.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
This has been a weird podcast today.
You're a weird podcast. Anyway.
We're in a weird mood.
Yeah. We got D&D
So what was our?
later.
What
I'm
was
excited
our,
to go.
Oh, we do have
nitty
D&D
gritty?
later. I'm excited.
Sorry guys, it's good for you. Cool.
It is good for us.
I get to go home, and actually I'm pretty stoked because today I don't have anything else planned, so I get to just.
So
go
you
home
could
and
come
game.
play D&D with us.
No, because I want to drive to Lancaster right now.
You said you have nothing else planned.
Because I'm tired. I want to go home and I want to relax and do nothing. I don't want to talk to people.
I don't want to hang out with my friends.
I do, but
I want to be a couch potato.
I like couch potatoes.
Do you grow couch potatoes? Is that what you do?
Or are you in a famine right now? Is it a couch
Oh, we gotta
potato
go.
famine?
We gotta go home. We gotta go get some groceries, honey. No, we don't. Just get the couch. I got us a potato.
Couch
It's
potato.
a couch potato. We're good to go. Okay, what the hell is going on in this podcast?
No.
What is? That was the stupidest side quest we've been on today. All right, so I was thinking something
let's
a little
talk-
bit different for the nitty gritty. I was thinking on the way up here that we need to do more to interact with our fans online. What
Are
if we
you-
do a
All t-
daily question? CMG sends out a daily question about games and hopes that people respond eventually.
Sure.
We
We
should
can.
start doing that. That'd be fun.
You're just gonna bring up like what we need, what we're gonna plan to do, like.
No, just any question that like, oh, like what music do you listen to when you're playing a game? Like what's your favorite soundtrack?
That's a nice question.
Like we can just start asking daily questions
Isn't
to get
that what
people
the claw
involved.
is for?
Huh? Well, the claw is
That's
once
more
a week,
claw. The
and
claw is
only for
actually
people that are
asking
listening right now.
us.
If we post this on like Facebook or different,
Yeah, but I feel like that
mediums,
segment would go into the claw. Like, hey, we had more
that's
interaction.
fine. At
Yeah.
least we get more interaction.
Anyways, getting into this week's nitty gritty,
We're the
we've heard about PS5, right? We heard the quote unquote what it
the
can do,
amazingness that it could be.
8K gaming, all this
Potentially.
stuff potentially,
Real 8K gaming,
non-streamed,
non-Stadia,
non-Stadia.
Stadia.
Curse of Stadia.
That's, I've been thinking that the whole time.
It's the curse of Stadia. Whenever it comes out, just make a whole video about that. I like it. I like it.
What do other gaming platforms need to bring
Oh.
for the next generation
Here we
of
go.
consoles?
So, Switch needs
Or
their
the-
own party system, not connected to a phone
Yes.
or a third-party app.
Yes.
That's what Nintendo needs. Nintendo needs
And
an
better
online
hardware.
party system that works.
They're-
4K gaming.
They're going to need at least
Not-
1080p
yeah,
gaming.
yeah.
Because they don't even do
Thank you.
1080p.
2K would be super cool, but nothing runs in 2K, so like 1080p upscaled would be really cool on a Nintendo system. Do you guys think they need to move away from the handheld, or you like where they're going with the handheld?
I think it
Because they have a Switch Mini now, which I think is actually kind of a cool idea.
They have a Switch Mini?
Yeah. You didn't hear about it?
What?
You didn't hear about the Nintendo Switch Mini?
No.
I heard it from one of my kids in class, and I really
Oh,
hope it
because
wasn't lying.
that,
It doesn't mean it's reputable.
yeah. Switch needs Xbox Live, Claw says.
Never mind. I retract. Wait. Oh, yeah. Suck it up.
I think
Oh, the rumors.
Hey, they're gonna happen. It's a tinier version of the Switch.
but they've already established that they're going to be announcing a second generation Switch, basically like a Switch 0.5. You know, they're doing that new.
You'll have to read this later.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, but yeah, Switch Mini.
We don't exactly know what it is. They're saying it's supposed to be. So the rumors is supposed to be a bolstered, full 1080p. Another rumor was it might actually go into the 4K graphics. What? Yeah. I don't see it
So
coming.
maybe
but,
it's what the Switch should be.
So anyway, but Claw says Xbox needs to release their mod-wide program that they are developing.
They're what?
Please elaborate.
Yeah, please elaborate on
I think there's
that. Xbox needs more exclusives.
Xbox needs to really hit it home with the first-party games.
Yeah.
Yeah, They need to. They
And
need to go back to what Xbox
they're starting
used
to do.
be.
I mean, they're buying more studios.
They're gearing up for it. You can
Yeah.
tell. No pun intended.
Yeah.
They are. It really wasn't, but they are really. You can tell they're pushing to try to battle
So
the war they've lost in.
can we
this
also talk
generation.
about things they shouldn't do? Because I feel like
Sure.
Xbox. It would be interesting if they had a VR. I think they shouldn't do that.
Yes.
I think they should
100%
focus on
agree.
making their console what it needs to be, and then focus on other things.
Don't give me an AR HoloLens.
No AR from Microsoft. No VR.
The
from
Kinect
Microsoft.
died for a reason. This will
Yeah.
die for that same reason.
And
Give
as-
us good games.
As much as I enjoy the PlayStation motion controllers, I don't think Xbox should ever go that way either.
Yeah, it's already
Their
like you're
controller
just
is good. Leave it. you
yeah.
know?
At that point, you're just going like, hey, they made a power glove, so
Let's
I'm gonna
do
make a
it
power
too.
glove.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
there's no
like-
reason. Like somebody has it, let them have
Step
it.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
Let it go.
Yeah, PlayStation already has it pretty much
Yeah.
on
PlayStation
lockdown.
has it. PlayStation
And-
has it. Xbox needs something else, and I think they're doing a really good job with their PC compatibility.
Okay, right. So Xbox is developing. This is from Claw. Xbox is developing a system or a marketplace where you can mod any game that's on the Xbox.
Heard about that now.
Yes. Okay. That's what I
That's
meant.
pretty cool, and I like that.
Yeah.
But
And
it's
it-
not all that hard. Once they're slowly closing the gap between how their PC games and their
And their-
Xbox games
yeah.
work. So pretty soon they're just going to be running essentially the same, and it's going
Yeah.
to be really easy to bring mods over. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's a good way to go. Good direction. I like it. I like it.
Is
Now,
it enough
PlayStation
to
could
get the
do that?
console gamers to buy into it? Because the people that want to mod are already doing that on PC.
Oh, I think it's
There are a few games like
If you don't have-
Minecraft or like
Yes, but-
Skyrim.
Skyrim would be a fun mod.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is if you don't have enough exclusives to want to buy that game, buy that console. Doesn't matter if you can mod or not.
But
like-
dude, if you can mod GTA 5
Oh, yeah,
on the
you could,
Xbox,
yeah.
people will buy it for the Xbox instead of any other system because you can mod it on the Xbox.
Brandon will do that crap.
You know it. You know it's true. Yeah. So I think it's a great idea because modding is something that a lot of not technical people want to get into but don't know how. If you give it to an Xbox, you're just opening the door for all like the bro modders
I like
to get
it.
in this.
I think it's going to be limited.
Yeah, it's going to be limited. You're not going to be able to do as many mods at all because there's already a hardware limit to when you add a mod on.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be like maybe one or two at a time, but that's still pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool idea. I don't think it's a game changer for for driving sales.
You
Is
know
what
what
I'm saying.
you know what I saw recently, which was kind of cool. It was a mod for Minecraft that made it ray tracing enabled.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
You saw that where the light
Digital-
was bouncing off the blocks
Yeah,
and the wall.
Digital
It looked
Foundry was
amazing.
doing
Yeah,
it?
it looked
Yeah.
amazing.
I haven't seen it.
It is not something you can run on an Xbox. It's not something you can run unless your PC is like top tier.
Yeah.
But it's super pretty.
That's cool.
And they're able to get away with it on Minecraft because it's such a simple.
It's so low. Yeah, like
simple geometry and-
But they do real ray tracing, which means like it wouldn't be done in any other game. But it's so pretty. Oof. Oh, the Switch
know.
doesn't need VR either. Do you guys see about how they like someone online posted like they might do like a Labo kit where they have like
They did do
they do
that,
that?
yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea. Even if they did do that, I don't like
Yeah,
it.
I don't need it.
Did you ever get Labo for your kids?
I haven't got it. We
Thinking about it?
I
some
have
point?
thought about it a few times. I know it's something I have to commit to doing with
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
And he's pretty content playing Super Smash Brothers and Mario Party right now. So
You might have already left the Labo world behind.
maybe I don't know. I might get
The
him.
youngest one though, there's still time.
No, he would. I think Jude
He's only
would
5.
love it. He's 5.
Is he?
Yeah.
Your kid is so smart that I like forget he's 5.
Yeah.
Like he's a good kid.
Yeah. Well, when you only
He's a good kiddo.
have like a 12-year-old brain,
You must take
a lot
after
of the people
Jillian.
seem smart to you.
You must take guess. You're right.
Yeah, Ate. I got Ate's buy-in on that one. Sorry, Matt. I'm just kidding with you. Look at him. God, calm down. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, Matt gets the most upset when you insult him.
Yeah.
You insult
Switch
his
needs-
intelligence, and you're dead to him. He's
I
raging
am.
mad.
No, I think you dismissed my insult. I'm like, you're just gonna let
So,
that one just
Claw
go.
in the
You
chest.
didn't even hear it, did you?
No,
'Cause
I
you were
was, more, I
talking
was
over.
more entrenched in your in my insult to you. So my bad.
We insult each other at the same time, and
I was like, ah!
so I'm like, just gonna leave that one there. You're not gonna.
Oh god damn.
So Switch says needs a Game Pass type thing, which it is getting.
agree, yeah.
I mean, it's kind of the thing to do now.
Yeah. Free games for monthly chart fees. Yeah. Sure.
But hardware, I mean,
Switch needs a lot in the hardware department.
Basically,
Yeah.
everything needs to be, in my opinion, every console needs to be 8K proof.
yep.
I don't want a second generation. I don't want a half-step console.
I kind of feel like that's going to happen, though. I don't think anything's super 8K proof yet. Like, even if the new Ryzen processors come out on the consoles, it's going to be able to do something.
They're
8K, but
supposedly able to go to 8, which we all know is not going to be.
No one's seen it, so I'm just skeptical.
Xbox needs to make a easier, more easily accessible drive.
What?
And
Oh, for their consoles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
because PlayStation, you can just
Just pop in and out,
pop it
man. It's
in-
easy.
Yeah. Especially
easy peasy.
with storage on for games.
Can we
that
go
you
back to the blades?
No.
What?
For
The
no,
UI.
the UI.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that about Xbox.
I want the blades.
I think they need a different
Oh, yeah.
UI.
Yeah, they
I don't
do.
like the
Their UI
blocks.
is-
I hate it.
Their UI is so
It's
stupidly
Windows 8.
confusing.
It's Windows 8
and,
UI
like,
on an Xbox.
It's
dumb.
so bad. Like
really dumb.
The Xbox fanboys really like, oh no, it's super simple. I
So-
love it. And like, you got to go all this crap to do all these things.
Yeah.
It's just like, make it more streamlined. Because I'm sorry, it's not a good UI.
And just to show that I'm equally like criticizing here, I don't like PlayStation's UI that much. I've gotten used to it, which means it's easy to navigate for me now, and I love that. But it took me a while to get used to, and I don't like the lack of customization.
I
bothers
don't
me a
like the
little bit.
I don't like the lack of customization.
Like I
'cause you
don't like
can't-
that I can't put certain apps where I want them. Like
You
I
can.
use YouTube all the time, but it's never in my front. Like there's random things in my front, and I'm not sure.
You can
I
change the
customize
setting.
that?
Yeah,
I've
you
just
can
never
change it
done
to most often used or recently used. And
But
like
can
go.
I actually place something where I want it to go and leave it there?
I think you can.
As you use different apps or games,
think
it kind of
there's-
But
pushes them down the
I don't
list.
believe that because I never ever open up certain TV viewing apps like ESPN and things.
Mm-hmm.
But when I go to my TV viewing section, they're the third one always, and that bothers me.
I think
I've never
there's.
once
I
opened
think there's a way you can because I think I stumbled upon it
Okay.
like a few months ago. So I will.
Because yeah, my
do some research
PS4
and
is
come
kind of
back.
littered with apps I don't use, and
I do think that the PlayStation UI is tired now. I don't. I liked it.
yeah.
It was user friendly, a lot more user friendly than the Xbox One.
Yes. Yes.
But it's just a refresh.
Of
PS3.
previous- Yeah, and there's nothing
UI.
wrong with that.
Nothing
but
wrong.
It's
I'd like to see them come out fresh.
yeah, it's like
give me a different.
It's
UI.
like you're using
Well, that's-
versions and old versions of Linux, and it's like
that's the whole Sony platform though. All their things are used. Well, a lot of them use
But-
the cross media bar kind
yeah,
of
but
approach.
it's like the same thing when you play it on like the PSP and the Vita. It's like the exact same UI. Like
Well, that's their family. It's kind of like
I don't
you're not
mind
gonna-
if you have a UI across like
Yeah.
iOS has something across everything. I'm just saying, give me a fresh, not.
But, like,
up and
even-
down,
yeah,
left to right.
yeah, 'cause that takes time.
I've seen that same thing since PS2 was like that, wasn't it?
dude, Windows 98 was like that. Like let's
Yeah.
Let's move
I'm
on.
just saying.
PS2 was. I don't think it was.
I think it was
similar,
rather
I think.
similar. I don't think it was.
But the cross media bar came out with the PSP.
Yeah, I'm not saying you have
yeah.
to. I just wish they changed up a little bit and give
They need to
me-
do some updates.
Yeah.
That's it. Like even iPhones have gotten more UI updates. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure the next generation. They always do that with every generation. They update it somewhat.
yeah, okay, yeah. I'm with Matt on this. If I get the PS5 and the UI is the same, I'm gonna be a little bummed.
It's not going to be the
I'm
same.
gonna be a little bummed.
I don't know. What do you guys say we get into the claw? So we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Like big time. Let's get into the claw, which is Chat Lobby Ask. This is where we leave it up to you, the viewers,
I don't know
to
what interest
direct
is. I
the
don't know.
show and talk about anything you
Okay.
would like to talk about. We'll give you a few seconds. That's a good picture.
I know. I forgot which one was up here.
Um,
I'm happy with that one.
you guys,
should just get like a whole bunch of them.
whatever you want to talk
I
about.
thought I had a whole bunch at some point.
And we will, you want to talk about video games, us, you, the world.
I do like the world.
The world's
Claw says Xbox needs Dreamcast backwards compatibility.
That would actually be pretty sick.
That would be.
That would be pretty sick.
Oh, I must have deleted that. Yeah, there was an image. It was supposed to be there. Ugh.
Claw wants to know, when are you going to stream D&D? I need it in my life. We have been talking as recently as today about this, and we've been planning. I've been planning in my head, and I was getting there. Hold on. I've been planning in my head the certain ideas I have. Ate has also been doing that brainstorming kind of on her own. We haven't had the meeting to really put it all together. Are you happy now? Because that's where I was going with that.
So tonight
You
they're going to get
interrupting
drunk,
son
and
of
that's what
a-
they're going to talk about.
Beautiful man. Thank you.
We're talking about beautiful men?
No, you interrupting son of
that's
a
Oh, son of a beautiful mom?
mom. That works too.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
And how is Chris? Chris is doing fine. Chris is our buddy, and he's just not here today.
Yeah.
We miss him.
Yeah.
That being said, D&D stream, I'm saying it is coming. I will go out there and say it is coming. It's just not ready yet.
Yeah.
Because we're not just going to jump into it.
They want to
because
go. They want to do this right.
We want to do this right for you.
Much like this
because-
podcast, which never goes wrong.
Which never
goes wrong.
We
We wanna make
want
sure
to
that-
basically put it as a premiere thing on our channel, not just a mess around, whatever. So it's coming.
Can we make a new CMG logo just for D&D?
There will be, yes.
Yep. I was already thinking about that.
Why,
Good. I was like- I was like-
why are you dropping all of our secrets
I
out
was-
here, bro?
I just hit my head. It hit my noggin right now, okay?
No,
Your
I've already-
brainstorming takes a lot longer than
I
ours.
think we just hit the same
So-
wavelength, and I'm excited. I basically just got into your brainstorm.
You got into
I
a very
gained
small
access.
element of our. Anyways, for the expediency's sake, we do have to wrap up because
Sorry, guys.
we
Sorry,
have
Claw.
we've got to drive and get to
Oh.
a D&D.
Matthew Fresh or Matt.
Have you talked about the U.S. proposing a bill to ban loot boxes? We have
In the
A
past.
long
talked
time
about
ago.
that.
I think it was like podcast like 50.
No, we've talked about it recently, like
Yeah.
a few
It's a-
times over the podcast with different people.
Yeah, it's
but
a
we do
recurring
know
thing.
Yeah.
they're investigating it right now. So
Yeah. So
We have talked about it. How do we feel about it?
I am.
Hey, spend your money the way you want.
what kinda-
I'm not opposed to loot boxes if they're cosmetic,
Cosmetic is the only thing. Yeah.
Yep.
if they're game-changing.
I
loot
think we all
boxes.
agreed on that. Yeah. If it makes the game unfair, no. If it's cosmetic because you want to look like a G, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Is
Give
it
'em money.
gambling?
Kinda.
It's like you're basically playing
It might
slots.
So
even
the
be
truest
worse because you're
definition of
not
the
getting
word,
anything
yeah,
physical.
maybe.
Like it might even be worse because you're legit not really getting anything. You're just getting something that looks cool in your game. But whatever.
Anyways, this has been the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 70.
7-0.
Zero.
I was like in my head, I was like, how the hell do you say 0?
I'm
Where
Matt
am I
Rojas,
going?
aka the Dread Pirate. With me, we had
I'm Ate Rojas, also known as No Jeans.
No jeans.
and on the far side,
We have Robert Link, also known as RobDog1991,
Rob Dog 1991.
who has changed his Steam profile picture finally
Ooh.
to a dog with a ski mask on.
You're so stupid.
Yes.
Rob Dog.
Rob Dog.
Rob Dog. It took Ate a second to get it.
So,
His face was the best thing I've ever seen.
all right. This has been the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast. You can follow us everywhere at Casual Misfits Gaming and on Twitter at CMG_Gamecast. We'll see you.
Oh, we also have a
next
Discord too if you
week.
want to play with us.
Join the Discord. Join the Discord. Bye. Mute the mics.